music. Did you not give me the go until now? Oh, that's another great day to be alive on Thursday to the whole intro. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro running the show. Attempting to, at least. You, the K&B crew. Didn't click. It was okay. We're getting closer. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. This is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. Really? My camera's broken?
That is correct, yes.
You were so damn ugly, you broke it.
Hey, got me. Nailed it.
Good job, Kyle.
Sure did.
Nailed it.
Good job, Kyle.
You got anything else to add to the show before we get rolling?
Boy, I am so happy to finally feel good again. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I was struggling. I was doing this for you, KB crew.
He was sick, and he's trying to act like he's a hero.
No. I don't throw hero around. I sent you guys an article of a real hero.
Okay,
a guy
actually, that's a good place to start real quick before we jump and dive really deep into the show. Here's how I know that Stro lives rent-free in Kyle's head. That's how I take it, at least, is we spent the majority, if not like the whole last 2 hours of the show, talking about how Stro jumped into action on Friday when he saw a man collapse and helped be there for him, talk him through it. It's just shush. You're proving my point. Stro was a hero. And 95% of everyone on the Carbless Talk and Text line on YouTube had said the same thing. And Kyle's like, Stro's not a hero. Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything life-saving. He didn't give a medication. He didn't do mouth-to-mouth. He didn't do CPR. And is just poo-pooing the fact that Stro did a great thing in jumping in a time of need when somebody collapsed. Fight or flight, Alex Stro fights. And that's what he did. And Kyle berated Stro for being like, why are you trying to claim to be a hero? That today we received a text message from Kyle, and it was a post from Philadelphia or something where a crossing guard saved somebody's life, and Kyle goes, now that's a real hero. Unprompted. We haven't talked about this in 48 hours, that Stro, you are so in his head that he is going out of his way to try and poo-poo something you did almost a week ago now. And it's crazy to me. Like get over it, Kyle.
I said he did a good deed, but he's not a hero. A stolen utility vehicle crashed went through a intersection and crashed onto a playground, and a nearby crossing guard jumped into action and helped rescue a child from one of the vehicles. That is a hero.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes and situations. Like, it's not just one. That's a heroic action. What Stro did was a heroic action. Like, I don't know why you're trying to poo-poo him.
What Stro did was great. This is a hero. He was bobbing and weaving through traffic and went through and saved the young kid from a car. That's a hero.
Stro saved somebody after finding out that 4 weeks before he collapsed, he had a heart attack.
No, Stro sat with somebody and did the right thing. He is a great Samaritan.
He didn't sit with somebody. Again, I've never come to Alex Stro's defense.
Nothing Alex Stro did saved the man's life.
You don't know that.
There was another person there
as
well.
You don't know that. And she wasn't into his shenanigans. She was probably like, get up.
The man went upstairs. He didn't even go to the hospital.
She might have left him, and he might have just been like convinced himself that, like, I don't know, this may be it, and then take himself down a spot, and his body reacts. Strofe calmed him down.
So what if the man wanted to die?
I wasn't going to let him.
What, you going to tell somebody what they can do? That's crazy. I can't believe I'm disappointed in Homer. If the man said, let me die, let him die.
He didn't say that.
Oh.
He said, I think I'm dying.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I said, no, you're not, sir. You're going to be all right.
Did he thank you?
I don't know. I wasn't there to be thanked, Kyle.
Kyle is a hero for RSVPing to Ben's wedding the same day he got the invite.
Sure am. Because I care and I love Ben. How about that?
Shut your mouth, little bro.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I like a good Kyle Strofe beef.
There's no beef. I can't beef with somebody like that.
I can't beef with somebody that's so far below me.
That's bad for my resume.
True, Strofe, true. He's so far below you.
Yes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I won't stoop to his level.
Is an interesting cat. Ever since last year, and we all knew that he wants to win a second championship. I will reiterate, it was April of 20. Was it last year where he said, yes, it was April of last year. He said he wanted to win a second championship. And, things aren't the same. He's got to create new memories. Then the Bucks have the press conference yesterday to introduce Taylor Jenkins. Does anybody know anything that Taylor Jenkins said?
He was very happy that some of the guys were supporting him today.
Yes.
I did hear that.
Other than that, it felt like Horst and Haslam took over, and the conversation that was around everything, even if it was good and positive, and Taylor Jenkins has a vision for this team, it was just about Giannis. Mm-hmm. Questions were about Giannis. Everything was about Giannis. Kyle absolutely is getting destroyed already on the Carlos Talking text line, rightfully so.
That's why we can't call him the Mafia or the Mob or the Minions, because I can't have a mob it on me.
No, it's actually what you did to the former show, too. You would flip-flop and I could turn anyone against you.
The Nation was good to me.
I don't know about all that.
The Nation was good to me.
But Giannis Antetokounmpo, there's been so much stuff since this press conference that has nothing to do with the press conference. I've seen Giannis shooting in the gym.
Yeah, he was in a gym.
He was in a gym.
On social media.
Location unknown. Some could read between the lines and maybe figure out where the location is. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But this was interesting from the Journal-Sentinel. The language here I want you to pay attention to. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's been with the Milwaukee Bucks for
13 seasons?
13 seasons? 2013, yeah. 13 seasons. I think he's an incredible person about Jenkins. Obviously, he's an incredible coach, and I was able to be with him in the 2019 season. We made the Eastern Conference Finals as Jenkins was an assistant with the Bucks. After that, he left. He was one of the first coaches that left the coaching staff and went to Memphis. Incredible 6 years. I had the conversation. I don't think Milwaukee, again, right there, I don't think Milwaukee is just getting a good coach. I think they're getting a good person. Yeah, they are. I think they are getting a good person. And that's where it starts with having a good person around that's going to be able to set the tone and set the culture and what Milwaukee Bucks basketball is about. He's a really good coach. And obviously, as the prospect of being coached by Jenkins, Antetokounmpo said, we'll see. So there's that. And then now there's a
This was yesterday?
I saw it come out yesterday. And then there's a video in which I don't think Giannis knew he was being recorded. I obviously, I don't know if he did or didn't. This is my interpretation. You let us know your interpretation. You can see this all on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and ESPN Madison, but you can also listen here.
Man, stop playing.
They don't want me, man.
Man, stop playing.
Wow. Giannis was riding around the streets of Milwaukee, and he said that to somebody. Listen, I think this is just evident and this is obvious. When somebody is...
And by the way, the shooting in the gym post was after the press conference.
Yeah, that it was... And the thing
in Appleton on Sunday, eating ice cream.
The post was made. It seemed like it was timed out perfectly. And the caption that he had on there as well, it just seemed to me that Giannis is making it very clear that there is a separation. And when you hear somebody talking about Milwaukee, especially Giannis, we're not just talking about anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking about Giannis, who is the ultimate
Milwaukee
team guy.
Is getting. They are getting.
Yeah.
Not we. There's no we in that.
There's a clear separation, y'all. It's a clear separation. Usually he's talking about, I can't wait to work with him. We are getting this. But he's talking in a sense of we're trying
to align on a vision that we can work together and to find success.
No. Giannis is talking about he is Giannis and the Bucks are the Bucks. It used to be Giannis and the Bucks were always aligned, and it is this is a great move for our team. Now Giannis is letting everybody know that we're separating. But the thing is Giannis is reciprocating the energy, and maybe the Bucks are reciprocating the energy that Giannis put to them last year. There is clearly a void, and there's clearly a barrier, and there's clearly a separation between where Giannis is at and where the team is at, and it's been very clear to everybody. And so that's why I've been saying it over and over and over. Giannis ain't coming back, but Giannis is not even saying the things that make you feel like he's coming back.
He's not even giving you a reason to feel like there's a chance.
He said, they don't want me, man. That is a fan, most likely, who probably saw Giannis and said, hey, you coming back? Giannis said, they don't want me, man. They don't want me, man. Who do you
Play
think?
That again,
who y'all think they is?
Well, I think it's clear.
Man, stop playing.
He's like, no, you just broke my heart. Like, give me.
Man, stop playing.
They don't want me, man. They don't want me. And if anything, if you have been listening to Giannis do these interviews, you've heard anything about him, he has had the exact same feeling that this team does not want him. But I can't fully blame Giannis because when you have an owner of the team talking about, hey, either Giannis is going to do this or we're going to trade him, which, okay, that's their prerogative. That's the way they can approach it. But honestly, Giannis, it's obvious that Giannis is not feeling the love for the organization. You got rid of Peter Fagan. Peter Fagan is no longer part of this organization. That was
Former
somebody
Bucks president.
the former Bucks president. That's somebody he was with. You think about Mark Lazary being there. He was part of the organization as well. You get rid of, Bud was gone a long time ago, but you look at the players on this roster, it's basically Giannis, Thanasis, and Bobby are the only three people that were on this roster when they won that championship. So everything else is not, it doesn't feel like home for Giannis anymore. Everything is different. Everything is changed. And change is difficult just at any point. But when you're talking about change and losing, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's clear since Jimmy Haslam came that, there doesn't feel like there's any strong effort to bring unity. It's been, we're going to do right by the Bucks. We're going to do right by Giannis. There's never been look, I think with as great of a player as he is, we want to do everything in our powers to try and make this a win-win situation so that we can move forward together, right? That's as easy as it is. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But that sort of commentary has clearly shut Giannis out. They don't want me, man. They don't want me, man. We're talking about Giannis.
So we're talking
about Giannis Antetokounmpo, who brought a championship to Milwaukee for the first time in 50 years. A finals MVP, a regular season MVP, somebody who's been in Milwaukee for 13 years. His family, we've been through all of it, where his father is buried, where his family grew up, where he became a man. All of it's been right here in Milwaukee. And it's just sort of sad to see the separation that you mentioned turn into what is feeling like a very, very ugly divorce.
It sucks because this is the heart and soul of our team. And once you lose Giannis, you lose all hope and opportunity for the moment for the Milwaukee Bucks. And I really just think the Milwaukee Bucks just fumbled this. It's just been a disaster. I'm not saying Giannis hasn't played a role in this, but they have fumbled this.
Look. You can make an argument that the Bucks did just about everything they possibly could for Giannis. What did they not do? They traded for Drew Holiday to get him a championship when Bledsoe wasn't working. They went and got Dame, and although that was very quiet under the radar, and it happened, everyone praised it. It didn't work out. They tried to do stuff.
Why are we giving cookies to people for trying? This is professional sports. You don't get a cookie for freaking trying.
You could argue that some teams, other stars,
they hired Doc Rivers.
That's fine.
That was the beginning
Some
of the
teams
end
have
of
not
this organization.
Always leveraged all of their assets for one player.
They've been throwing things at a wall, and it has not stuck. It hasn't worked out. So that at the end of the day, Giannis he shouldn't care about them doing all this stuff to try. Oh, good job, A for effort. No,
I'm not saying they get A for effort. I just think both sides. It's just reached a point where both sides are done. Sides are done. The Bucks have leveraged everything for Giannis, and they're in a position now where they feel like they need to do something different. Giannis gave it all, and with the pieces that were given in trades after the championship.
Then why not move on from the Bucks? Let Giannis do what he's going to do. But as the Bucks as an organization, why not move on from Giannis gracefully? This has not been graceful.
Because Jimmy Haslam's come in here.
Jimmy Haslam's come in. He's talking too much. Josh Glessing, who is the new president of the Milwaukee Bucks, he didn't seem like he was too much of a team Giannis guy. He was very straightforward, treating Giannis just like another guy, which Giannis is now treating the Bucks just like another team. This is just sad. The Bucks should be taking the high road with this, and that is the thing that disappoints me the most, is that Giannis has given the Bucks more than what the Bucks have given Giannis.
Would you consider yourself a high road type of guy, Kyle?
I take the high road. If I didn't take the high road, I would be snapping nonstop. And I would be telling people about themselves nonstop. I just keep it in my mind. I take the high road most of the time until you push me to where I don't. Stro, if I didn't take the high road, I would be eviscerating you nonstop. Ben's the one that gets after you for everything.
Who gets after you more, me or Kyle?
Is that even a question?
I don't know that it's particularly close. I think it's Kyle.
That's what I think too.
Stro, are you kidding me?
I go hard, but you're the most consistent.
Stro, excuse me.
When have I ever? Now you're gonna sell yourself to Alex Stro?
When have I ever complained to you about what you should be doing? You just said yesterday he just told you need to be using AI more, doing all this stuff.
I don't know if that's going after him. I was making a joke that all of the
Stro.
ideas are generated by ChatGPT.
Excuse me,
ha,
Stro.
ha, ha. Good
Stro,
joke, Ben.
have I outside of 2 to 5?
You
do
sound. Look how
wait a minute.
desperate he sounds,
No.
Strofe. This
Outside
is funny.
Outside of 2 to 5, Stro, do I have anything to say about your work
Strofe,
performance?
like me.
No.
Mwah,
That's
mwah,
a-
mwah,
Yes.
mwah.
Literally 2 days ago, you said you were going to go to our boss's
That
boss.
is true.
That is
true.
Did I go to him? Did I go?
We don't know.
What was the? What
Did
was the
you?
re-
Was
what
your
was-
meeting today? You
what
said
was
you had
the-
a meeting on Thursday.
What was the
did.
reason? The meeting was today. What was the reason for me to say? I don't even remember.
You said I needed more to do.
Kyle saying
Oh.
he takes the high road when crapping on Strofe is hilarious. Owen in the 262.
I'm telling you, I take the high road. If
Whatever you got to tell yourself
I
to
don't
sleep at
think
night.
so.
It's I was shocked when I asked that question
I
that you
can't-
jumped in to be like, oh yeah, I take the high road.
I can't believe you think I get after you more than this guy gets after you. Really? This guy embarrasses you every week. He doesn't make you forget the fact that first and foremost, he's
Yeah,
not your
but here's
friend.
the difference between you and Benny.
Oh, expectations.
Correct. But also, Benny came up in an era of this sports radio thing that he's done for a long time. And he was not brought up in a Midwest nice way. He was
That's
brought,
for
he was-
damn sure.
He was
I
brought
had
up
a
in an
Boston psycho.
Yes, he was brought up in a way where it's East Coast, and all I'm going to do is talk smack. You, however, have been brought up in a Midwest nice way. You're
That's very
Milwaukee through and through. You're a Wisconsin guy. Midwest nice.
That's true.
The expectations are different for the two of you. Ben Brust didn't become a real man until he was like 24.
Damn.
He was just a basketball player prior to that. He was in a gym all the time.
As much as I want to crap on him, I can't say that he's wrong.
You, however, had been a community advocate. You had been an education. You had been a teacher. You had been a leader. You had expectations of being kind
Yeah,
and
he's Mr. High Road
nurturing.
guy.
And you're not kind and nurturing. You're rude and disrespectful quite often. Whereas Ben,
Also, if somebody disagrees with you and they're part of our show, it could be somebody calling in and texting in.
You're like,
you
"Don't listen
you like
anymore."
threaten them.
No. I don't.
you almost got
threaten
in a
you.
fight earlier this week.
Well, because that guy,
High
that
road.
now
Another
that-
perfect example
that
of Kyle taking the
that
high
one-
road.
That one, I decided because they was being too froggy.
High road. You always take the high road, I
I
thought.
take the high road most of the time.
You sound
yeah.
like Strofe, where you said something and then we peel back the layers
No,
and it's all just a bunch of crap.
I guess maybe in my mind I take the high road because there's so much I don't say.
In your mind, that is
There's
for sure.
if I let everything I thought come out of my mouth, I will be canceled.
Maybe we're all just waiting for that day.
Years ago.
What a great morning it was. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin came to my house, and obviously I've taken advantage of the 0% financing options and final measurements. I've talked about it. Joe and the team came over this morning, did some measurements, walked me through some recommendations based off the trim and the outside of my house on what color this should be, like the finite details that I'm not thinking of, my wife's not thinking of, but they're experts, so they're bringing it to us and making sure that we're going to have the perfect back door that matches the interior, the exterior. They make it fun. Homeownership can be fun when you have great people to work with. That's what I have, and that's what you can have with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Simply go to PellaWI.com, and when you get the consultation, tell them you said, hey, Ben's been talking about you guys, Tausch's been talking guys. Whoever you hear talk about Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, get the consultation so they can open up your mind what is possible for your home. Energy efficient, cost savings. You have a budget. They can work within that. You don't need to do the whole house at once. You can do it by pieces. They can go at your pace. They are amazing. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, PellaWI.com. Jason Wilde and Mark Tauscher had spirited debate today on Wilde and Tausch, plus a very alarming Twitter post came across Alex Strofe's timeline, and I cannot get it out of my head. It has something to do with drafting and developing, or as some would say, drafting and replacing as of recent. That is next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the biggest voices, All in one place. The Yuengling Guest Hotline. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yuengling Guest Hotline.
He's Adam Schefter.
But it's hard to argue with what he's doing. He's playing at an elite level right now.
The Yuengling Guest Hotline on ESPN Wisconsin.
They're winning games. He's playing great football. I think every time he does that, he wins over more and more people.
Yuengling, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Make mom feel extra special this Mother's Day. Shop Sendik's wide selection of gifts like candles, clothing, and home decor. Sendik's also has beautiful flowers mom will love. Shop in-store or order flowers for delivery at sendikshome.com. And to make it easy, Sendik's is featuring handcrafted macarons and cake pops this weekend only, May 9th and 10th. Learn more at sendix.com. Sendik's Food Markets, your trusted local grocer.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Need a quick, delicious way to fuel your day? Try one of our new protein power plays from Cousin Subs. Power ham, power turkey, power club, power tuna. 4 craveable 5-inch subs on freshly baked Italian bread. Packed with protein, up to 33 grams. All for just $7.99 for a limited time. It's the flavor you love with the fuel you need. Grab a protein power play in store, online, or on the Cousin Subs app today. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
ACS Group has business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. ACS Group's IT manager, Mark Reinhardt.
I feel James Imaging Systems being local, I get to meet the people, see the people, they come in and find out what our needs are, and they're just great folks.
Great folks who partner with you and your business.
Absolutely. I categorize James Imaging Systems as a partner because they come in, again, sit down, understand our needs, listen to what things are bothering us, obstacles that we have, and they help bring us really cost-effective solutions.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and business technology expertise to help your business do business better.
That's huge for me and keeps us running smoothly, and we're able to focus on other things for this business.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Your brand doesn't need more square footage.
It needs more wow.
When you work with Captivate Exhibits, trade show booths become magnets. Lobbies become living stories. Break rooms become culture builders.
Captivate creates experiences people don't just see, they feel.
For more than 30 years, their award-winning team has transformed big ideas into bold brand moments that command attention and drive results.
Stop blending in.
Start captivating.
Visit CaptivateExhibits.com.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro running the show. You, the K&B community at 800-990-3776, the Carveless Talking text line. All right, so I've tried out K&B crew and K&B community. Thoughts, Kyle?
I don't like either of them.
All right, I'll keep trying.
It's just got
a lot of critics.
Struggling.
Not a lot of ideas from Alex Strofe and Kyle Wallace.
I'm the one who
don't
gave
like
the idea.
Mafia.
Well, the Mafia is not. The Mafia is misleading. Very misleading. Mob. I can do Mob. KB Mob.
K&B Mob. Doesn't roll off the tongue. I guess I'm a critic too.
This sucks.
YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. Of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Packers have gone over a decade of not drafting a first-team All-Pro. Now, have they had first-team All-Pros from players they've drafted? Yes, past 2014. But, like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, got it.
But specifically, since 2014, Corey Linsley and Devontae Adams.
They haven't drafted anybody that became an All-Pro since 2014?
That is what I'm saying.
First team
All-Pro.
Jeez Louise.
So when you hear that, Kyle Wallace, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like the drafting for this team hasn't been very good because the fact that you have gone over a decade without drafting a guy that has rose to has played to a level that can be a first-team All-Pro, that's troublesome. That's very troublesome because a lot of these championship teams are built around All-Pros or built around Pro Bowl-type guys, and to know that the Green Bay Packers haven't been able to draft that, they've only been able to potentially acquire it through signing somebody, means you're just not getting it right from day one. And that, to me, is concerning, especially for an organization that prides itself on being draft and develop, draft and develop, draft and develop. The fact that you haven't drafted and developed somebody in over a decade to be a first-team All-Pro is shameful. It's bad. It shows why we haven't won a ring.
What I'll say to that is it's really impressive that they've not been able to do such things and be as successful as they've had. This group of teams, I would say, in terms of the length of time that it's been for other teams to have an first-team All-Pro from someone who they drafted, this is who the Packers are with at the bottom of the list.
Oh, who's at the bottom?
Washington.
Bad.
2015. Carolina.
Bad.
2017. The Chargers in 2018.
They haven't been great.
And the Bears.
And we know
in
they're
2018.
Bad. Again.
So again, they're in the same area as those teams, yet they've been that much better than all of those teams since the late 2010s.
Well, because they got the most important position in football correct. They had the quarterback. And then on top of that, they also got something that's very important. It's a coach. That's why yesterday when you asked, is Matt LaFleur, is he average? Is he good? Is he great? Is he elite? Bro, he's great.
Good was the overwhelming
good
answer
one.
from
dude is a great coach because most teams that struggle, as you just went through the list of teams that have not been able to.
Compadres.
Yeah, sure.
Or the K&B Compadres.
The Compadres, whatever you want to call it. Teams that typically don't draft guys who can become all pros end up being in the bottom. The Packers have not been bottom feeders. The Packers have consistently made the playoffs. Matt LaFleur has only missed the playoffs one time, and that was with Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback that he missed the playoffs. So that is why I give him a lot more credit that he's been able to do more with less. But this, right now, Goody needs to be focused on, I need to be able to find guys who can become all pros. And that is why most of those guys who become all-pros are first-round picks. Sometimes they're second-round picks. But a lot of those guys are going to be first-round picks. And the Packers have not been able to find those guys in the first round to become all-pros. Hell, when you talk about Devontae Adams and you also talk about Corey Linsley, neither of those guys were first-round picks.
And that's okay. I mean, some of these of every team, all 32 teams are listed. Not every single one of them in the most recent, because this is based on the most recent first-team All-Pro that they've drafted.
Yeah.
Not every single one of them is a first-round pick. Like Puka Nakua's on the list, right? Jerron Bland for Dallas. Like there's guys that were fifth and third and fourth round picks on this list,
which is fine. But you have.
But when you're even further back than those teams in the recency of drafting a first team All Pro, that's when it starts to be like, well, I know we do a good job at getting guys in this. What has been. There was a bad third round stint for a little bit, but Kraft being a third round pick has helped make that go away. But you find guys in the fourth and fifth round that have been really, really good players.
Yeah, but they haven't been
Packers.
elite players to the place where they're one of the top players at their position. And that's what you need to be great. You need to be drafting guys that are great. You brought in Xavier McKinney, fantastic. That's great. But you know what would have been even sweeter? If you already had somebody in a position in the cornerback room, I know Jair got hurt, that was an all-pro type level guy. Like that's what the Packers need to do. When you drafted a guy like Rashawn Gary, when you drafted a guy like Lucas Van Ness, you shouldn't be drafting for a guy just to be okay. You should be drafting for the potential that this guy can be an all-pro type player. And Goody has failed at doing that when it comes to drafting players, and that's why the Green Bay Packers have found themselves being a 7 seed 3 years in a row due to the fact that he has poorly drafted. Like, this falls on Goody.
It is, or it does, rather. I would probably say it's 65%, like 2/3 of this is on Goody. The rest is on coaching and development.
Yeah, sure. Development is definitely important, but I think Matt LaFleur has done a tremendous job of developing guys.
Sure, but also part of this is the stagnant staff that he's had, like the fat and happy 1265 way of just like Stenovich is still there and you're not impressed by him, right? Like the special teams, like they just continue to suck. Like it's just kind of the organizational thing where it's like Matt would have been very fine running back everything he had.
Yeah, but when these guys leave, it's not like they're becoming all pros. With Quay Walker left, do you think Quay Walker's about to be an all pro out in
No, but
Las
that's my
Vegas?
point. Is he getting? Are they being developed in a way? Again, this is a smaller portion of the pie.
No, but when
this
they
is
leave,
a smaller portion of the pie.
Jordan Morgan's not going to become some dang all pro. We know Lucas Van Ness is not going to become an all pro whatsoever. Devontae Wyatt, though I like him, he's not going to become all pro. Eric Stokes had a good season this year. Guess what? He ain't no all pro.
And we're talking first team all
Rashawn
pro.
Gary, Darnell Savage. Darnell Savage is barely hanging on in the league. Like that. Like those are the caliber of guys that we have drafted. Outside of Jair Alexander and Jordan Love, ain't nobody on that list so far. You think that's going to become an all pro? Now, will Matthew Golden become an all pro? I don't believe that's in his future, but I think he'll be a very good wide receiver. But that is the caliber of player that we're drafting. We're drafting guys that are good, but they're not great and they're not elite, and that is a problem.
Good, not great.
But
You said it.
So it's not a development issue because when you guys who leave your team aren't turning out to be elite Pro Bowl or elite players who are winning, who are becoming first team All Pros, then that shows that you're not drafting the right guys. So that can't just be development. If the guys leave and they're not turning into something that's great, Josiah DeGuara, come on now, stop it.
2/3 of this is drafting, but I'm saying there is a third that like you put on the coaching staff to develop.
Sure, yeah, they should be able to
because
develop.
they're the last on the list.
But you can't
2014.
when it ain't inside of somebody. You can't bring something out of them that ain't there. That's just what it is. And I think Goody has not drafted guys that have the all-pro elite gene that they need to have. That falls on Goody. Has he drafted some really good players? Yes. And I think Tucker Kraft might be the only one. Him and Jordan Love are the only two that I believe can be first-team All-Pros. And that includes I don't think
he's paid like a first-team All-Pro.
I don't think Zach Tom was ever going to be the best right tackle in the NFC. Will he be a top 3? Yeah, but I don't think he'll be the best right tackle in the NFC.
Tough when Penei Sewell's
Yeah, I mean, but no, that's the thing. And he was drafted higher. But that's the thing. Is he good? Yeah, he's really good. But most people wouldn't say he's an elite right tackle. But people say he's a very, very good right tackle. He is. But that still doesn't mean he's first-team All-Pro. Give me my first-team All-Pro guys, especially after you just told me that you can find guys outside of the first round, but we have not been able to do that.
I think that's the part that I was going to lean on. We all have been through the first-round conversation of the struggles of trying to get those impact guys, but we do know that the Packers do find success later in the draft, but maybe it's not to the degree that we believe it is.
We passed on Creed Humphrey. He was All-Pro type guy. That's drafting. That's
like I said, 2/3 of this, maybe more.
Jordan Morgan.
It's probably 75%.
Yeah, there we
GM.
go. There we go.
I think I was putting a little too much because Matt can only do
because you don't
so
like
much
Matt
with the
LaFleur. That's the problem.
I'm actually giving more grace to Matt LaFleur.
I know, but you don't like Matt LaFleur, so you made it 33% his fault. When in reality, it's probably 15 to 25% his fault. About not being able to develop guys. I know,
Stop
but I'm saying initially you gave him the number because you don't like him.
You were the high road guy.
What do you mean? I didn't say you were trash.
You're yelling at me.
I was just saying you don't like Matt LaFleur, so you want to put blame on Matt LaFleur when in reality.
Kyle and Brust has changed Kyle.
Has it?
Yes. Strofe? Yes or no? That's what I thought.
Am I too aggressive for you?
Not for me.
Well, I got to deal with you two now by myself. So
what have I done today?
No, not today. Just in general.
Just in general. Your presence.
You've had to deal with me for the last 2+ years.
No. I used to be able to look across me and be like,
we're past the honeymoon phase with you. Now all the things that we thought were cute are getting annoying.
Yeah.
I thought you were on my side.
I am. I'm just calling out. I'm putting myself in Kyle's brain.
So you see how I attack both of you guys together, and then he just attacks you?
No, I was putting myself in Kyle's brain because I know how he thinks. He's an ornery fella.
I didn't say that. I just said you two together is a lot.
Since you like to whine and complain and give somebody a reason to be excited, Kyle. I think you need to do more of that on Kyle and Brust.
I have a lot.
You need to be happier. You need to smile. Like you're not smiling enough.
Yeah.
Now I'm telling you how to live.
You know what does make me smile? The American Family Insurance Championship, which returns to Madison in June. Wisconsin's very own, y'all, Steve Stricker is hosting the PGA Tour Champions event at TPC Wisconsin. The AmFam Champ features the best ball in scramble formats in an exciting 2-person team format. And the American Family Insurance Championship is June 5th through the 7th. Make sure you get details and ticket information at amfamchampionship.com. Come see Kyle and Brust hang out, maybe even Strofe hanging out at the AmFam Championship come June 5th. Come join us. us. Again, get tickets today and get more information by visiting amfamchampionship.com for the American Family Insurance Championship, returning to Madison this June.
One very prominent member of ESPN Wisconsin, someone I trust dearly, said the Packers had a mediocre season last year. That's Mark Tauscher. We're going to hear from him next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Enjoy Ozaki County's premier golf destination, The Bog in Saukville. Featuring 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, The Bog offers a golf experience unlike any other for all skill levels. But The Bog is more than just golf. It's the perfect setting for corporate events, weddings, and group outings. Our team brings every detail to life. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, then enjoy a bite to eat in our restaurant or out on our new patio bar overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy The Bog.
Looking for a fun way to give back and stay active? Join Rally for Recess, a pickleball tournament for all skill levels, on May 16th at Premier Pickleball Club. Grab a partner or sign up solo and join a round-robin tournament. Plus, social and learn to play courts with coaches ready to help you get in the game. It's a full day of community, friendly competition, and giving back, all while supporting La Causa Charter School and helping improve outdoor spaces for local students. Don't miss out on the fun. Buy your tickets now at lacausa.org and come rally for recess.
At Associated Bank, we thought about speaking like other banks with hoity-toity names like Total Privilege Pay or something. But we don't speak bankish, we speak your language. When we say 2-day early pay, we mean you get paid 2 days early. $50 overdraft grace zone? That's a grace zone of up to $50 if overdrafts happen. And maintenance fee free account? Well, that speaks for itself. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breese Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Meet Jim and Rita. We went on a motorcycle trip. But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident. They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital. Sometime later, Rita made a discovery. She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there? And amazingly, he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's. And I had my checkbook in my hand. But when he arrived there, and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty. Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty. It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
In a rain-shortened series, the Brewers split 2 games with the Cardinals in St. Louis. The offense got a huge boost as the crew welcomed Jackson Chourio and Andrew Vaughn back to the lineup. Chourio was 6 for 9 with 3 doubles in the 2 games, while Andrew Vaughn provided a big spark in Wednesday's win.
3-2 to Vaughn. And a fly ball to left, hit well. Church is back at the track. Bye-bye baseball. Welcome back, Andrew Vaughn. A 3-run shot. It is 4-0 Milwaukee here in the first.
The crew will now return home for a weekend series against the Yankees. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro running the show. I swear I clicked that. I just must have missed it. My bad. I was talking to nobody but myself. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. You. K&B
Nation.
I'll try it. You, K&B Nation.
Try the clan one.
Did he say that on air or off?
Would you say that on air or off?
I said it on air.
Ooh, boy.
Boy, you got to let that go, man. Like this, I can't. Just don't address it.
I'm going to send you. I'm going to send him a video I saw that I was going to play on my other show. I'm going to send it to you, and then I want you to.
That makes me nervous.
I want you to tell me how you think.
Yeah, again,
how you feel.
I am banning you from saying the word clan forever.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang forever.
Sure.
Just stay away. Just stop. Now I threw a big wrench in there, Strophy. 800-990-3776. K&B Nation. We'll try that out for this segment.
K&B Nation.
Wilde and Tausch had a spirited debate about the 2025 Green Bay Packers. And it went a place I did not expect it to go. It went to Tausch saying something. Was that on air or not? All right.
He's yelling and screaming behind there.
I'm setting up Wilde and Tausch. He's like a squirrel brain back there. So I guess I'm going to Harvey in Milwaukee, who's got an idea. Harvey?
Yeah, I'm on. Got a name for you guys. How about the K&B Society?
I kind of love that.
K&B with the side of T?
No, you idiot. The K&B Society.
Oh, the K&B Society.
Oh, the K&B Society. What up? It sounds too intelligent.
What's up, society?
That's
good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But it's got to fit. Like we said, we're not mafia guys, so we couldn't do mafia.
Yeah,
K&B Society.
We're not a society. That makes it sound way too highbrow. It's not. That's not me. I know myself. I may have a master's degree, but it's sports administration.
Like fake.
No. It's not. It's not fake. It's real. But it's not in like some brainiac
You taught
thing.
walking.
No, I taught more than that. Don't disrespect me. I taught more than that. I taught personal fitness. Okay.
Yeah, you need to maybe take your own advice.
And I taught who? Not me.
Yeah,
I've been very. Ask Stro. Let him know. I've been very fit. Have I not? In the gym? Don't play, Stro. Oh, we gonna do that, Stro? Okay.
Let's play Mark Tauscher calling the Packers mediocre last year.
Your results. The results tell you if it's mediocre, if it's not. We've gotten the world of sports has become less about results and more about all the other stuff. The results still need to matter. College football, all the other sports, they still need to matter. And in this case, we're living on a pipe dream of, this is what we were in Denver. Yeah, we were, but that's not the team we ended up being.
Look,
so if you want to, if I'm the Packers and I'm writing the story of last season, I'm doing exactly what you're saying. What a team, 9-3-1. We were the best. When they put their highlight video out, that's going to be it. They ain't going to write anything about December and January.
That's old T, Mark Tauscher, Packers Hall of Famer on Wilde and Tausch. Do you agree with Tausch that last year was mediocre? 800-990-3776.
That's incredible that Tausch just called this Green Bay Packers team mediocre. They're far from mediocre. Mediocre means that you were, The Packers team yesterday wasn't mad. The Packers team last year, it dealt with injuries. Now, were the results not what we wanted? Absolutely. Yeah, they weren't what we wanted. But this was a good football team. This was not a mediocre football team. This is a football team that was so damn good last year. Despite the fact that they had all those injuries, they still made the playoffs. But on top of that, the Green Bay Packers are looked at as being a team that is a top 7 team to win a freaking Super Bowl. That is not mediocre. Mediocre is being between the 18, 19, and 20th ranked team. The Green Bay Packers haven't been that. They're even being
You're kind of making Tauschi's argument for him.
How am I making?
You're just making excuses for the injuries after 9-3-1.
No, to say
so we actually had a conversation about this word mediocre, and you had said it felt like what? What, Kyle? What does mediocre feel like to you?
Mediocre
when
feels
you're stuck in purgatory in the NBA.
The Milwaukee Bucks when they were 41-41, 42-40, 38, whatever. That was mediocre.
One could make the argument based off of what Tausch said. is they expanded the playoffs. You've been 7 seed, 7 seed, 7 seed. That's stuck in the same place year after year after year.
Yeah, mediocre teams. I'm sorry. The Green Bay Packers, maybe the first year when they were 3-6, they weren't a very good team, and then they played well. In 2020, the 2024 season, that was not a mediocre football team. That football team won 11 games. Last year, the performance, they got hurt. Things didn't go the right way they wanted them to go.
You're just making
I'm giving you facts. Excuses aren't facts. Everything has a reason why, and I'm giving you the reason why.
It's a results-based world, and
you're
spinning it into a way that makes you feel better.
So you're saying when the Packers are 9-3-1 and they were healthy, for the most part, they didn't have Tucker Kraft, that was a mediocre team?
But it's the full body of work that matters. They blew a 21-3 lead.
Injured, all of a sudden I become mediocre.
Everyone else deals with injuries.
Yeah, no, but
maybe not to the same degree of players, but they do.
Sure. If you said the Packers were a mediocre football team down the stretch when they lost all those games, sure, you can say that. When they had all the injuries and they didn't have all their guys, yeah, I would say the Green Bay Packers without Micah Parsons, without Jordan Love, without Tucker Kraft, without Zach Tom, without Devontae Wyatt.
The season as a whole, they were 9-8 and lost their playoff game after 21-3.
Without all those players, I would say, yeah, the Packers are maybe a mediocre football team to an average.
I would say they were below average because they didn't win a game after Michael went down.
That's perfectly
below
fine.
average.
That's
so
perfectly fine. But
if you take the 9-3-1 plus the losing 5 in a row and the blown lead to the Bears, you put it all together.
You can't ignore the facts. Yeah, when you put it all together, when you're missing your guys, but as an overall team, the Packers were not a mediocre team last year. They were a very good football team last year. Unfortunately, they had devastating blows. Devastating blows. You're talking about your top offensive lineman, your top pass rusher, your second best defensive lineman, your top pass catcher, and your quarterback going down. Your quarterback was playing at an MVP level, so no, that was not a mediocre team. The results at the end of the year sucked, but it was due to injury, not because the team was mediocre.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, the Packers were most definitely mediocre. Love played well at times, but mediocre sounds right for this team. Jason, the team was good. Their results were mediocre at best. Brett, the Packers were mediocre last year. The Bears' whole defense was injured, and they found a way. The practice squad players playing all year. It must be a Bears fan because I felt a little Bears too much love in there in that text. But again, the results, it's a results-based business. And they are professionals, and they're paid to perform, and the coaches are paid to do what they have to work with. And ultimately, again, as Homer had said, and others have said, what showed for me was when things went south, the whole team went south. And I know they lost very important players, but the performances they put out there when Micah was out, unacceptable in Week 17 because you still had a chance to win the NFC North. You got to find a way defensively to not let Derrick Henry run through you.
That game was abysmal.
Then Week 18 would have mattered, and you could have beat the Minnesota Vikings, and you could have had a playoff game that was at home. So the results were mediocre because the team last year as a whole, utilizing the whole body of work, it was a mediocre season. 7 seed, 7 seed, 7 seed. Until they do more than what they've done the last 3 years, I'm fine hearing Tausch say that. And that's somebody who's being real as somebody who played for the Packers for as long as he did. And you just have fan brains, so you're going to try and spin it into a way that makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you lay your head down on the pillow.
Again, I didn't believe in the Chicago Bears like that last year, despite them beating the Packers. But at the end of the day, the Packers went on the road against a 2 seed and literally were up. They choked. We choked.
Because they were mediocre teams choke that.
Yeah, sure, but mediocre teams don't lead a team like that. They don't. Mediocre teams don't put themselves into positions like that. I'm just telling you, they were not a mediocre team last year.
Where's Homer? I need him to yell at you and tell you how you're blind.
They did not live up to expectations, but calling a team mediocre who made the playoffs 3 straight years, a team that was 9-3-1 and then got devastated by injuries, we have to understand that played a significant role. Yes, did the roster become mediocre when their top 4 players went out? Absolutely. They were below average roster at that point. But to sit there and paint the entire season as if it was entirely a mediocre season is laughable, it's terrible, and it was a bad take by Tausch.
Cut that.
Cut it.
Send it to Wilde and Tausch because I think Kyle's, again, just being blind and not actually using reason. He's just trying to find reasons to tell himself why it wasn't mediocre when deep down in his heart he knows that it was mediocre. The results were mediocre.
No, deep down in my heart, I don't feel that way at all. I'm speaking my heart now. I know exactly what it was. I know that because a mediocre team doesn't just already have hope for next season. The Packers haven't done too many moves that were massive moves, but for some reason, do you believe the Packers can win the Super Bowl next year?
Believe?
Do you believe the Packers can be a team at the end of the year that can win the Super Bowl?
I think a lot has to go right still.
Oh, okay, but a mediocre team can't say that.
That doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It's year by year.
How does a team not make moves?
We're talking about two separate things. This year versus last year. We're talking about last year right now. Last year was mediocre. Next year is still going to be unwritten.
Well, what makes you think that
next
this
year's
team
still unwritten?
Okay, Sarah Basilius or whatever the hell her name is.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, I had the other one.
Wait, what did you say?
Natasha Bedingfield.
Yeah, and I said
One
Sarah,
more time.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Did you say Sasha?
Natasha.
He said Sasha the first time.
No, you can go back. It's Natasha. It's one of my favorites. I can sing the whole song from the beginning. It's in my favorites on my Spotify. I know Natasha.
You said Sasha.
No.
But this team is not mediocre.
At the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate.
I was thinking the woman from 1,000 miles.
Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin, or feel the rain on your grass. Go and get your weed man right now. They gonna make it look so good. No one else can make your lawn look that good. Weedman.com. Weedman.com. Half off for a quote. Half off for your first treatment. You go to weedman.com and you can get that lush weed, green yard, kid and pet friendly, golf course quality fertilizer, and effective weed control. Yes, I agree. Kyle's takes are mediocre, but Weedman is not. Weedman is going to make you a champion. Weedman for the win, baby. Over under. Strove's very excited for that. Next.
That's not how that works, Ben. That's not how that works.
Oh, that's not how it works. Did you go to break?
No.
I got to get callers. Sorry, I was so proud of myself for the Weedman Natasha Bedingfield
What the hell
thing.
was that?
That's right. I'm about to go to the bathroom.
I was jamming. We need caller. We need caller 20 and caller 25.
20 and 25. 20
There
and
you
25.
go. There you go, Kyle. You're finally paying attention for once.
Well, yeah.
At least somebody is.
You're keeping me from the bathroom.
800-990-3776. It is Thursday, and we love this game, and Strove's very excited. Caller 20, caller 25, caller 20. You're going to get a category and an over-under. You get to say if you believe in us or if you don't. Caller 25, you're stuck on the other side. Someone's walking away a winner no matter what. 800-990-3776. Caller 20 and caller 25. 800-990-ESPN. Now you can go to the bathroom.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stro for Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 2 in Brookfield, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, to buy my fiance's dream engagement ring. You don't become Wisconsin's most trusted and respected name in diamonds on accident. Robert Hack Diamonds has been in Wisconsin for almost 80 years, serving the Milwaukee area and all of the state with top-notch customer service and all the help you need along the way. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I got the girl right, but I wanted to get the diamond right too, and Robert Hack Diamonds made sure that happened. If you're looking to take that next step just like I did, there's only one place to go. That's Robert Hack Diamonds, 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. Tell them I sent you, and whether you like me have no idea what you're doing or have a really good idea of what you're doing, go to the best in Wisconsin. You want that day to be special, and you want that ring to be special. They created my fiance's dream engagement ring, and they can create yours too. Visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com, or in Greenfield or Brookfield. And just like me, you'll leave that store saying, heck yeah, because of Robert Hack Diamonds.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
You know, I mean, your home is about as personal as it gets, right?
We want to build a relationship with homeowners, not only educating them, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us.
Yeah, the interview goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to know people while also serving them. It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
Besides that, it's just the right thing to do. See how Big Fish Contracting is renovating homes and redeeming an industry at bigfishcontracting.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value. So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Like all Cub Cadet lawn tractors, now $100 off. 40-pound bags of Estate Sun to Shade grass seed, $99.99. $89.99 for rewards members. Plus, shop exclusive savings and test drive select zero turns and lawn tractors at our Ride and Drive event this Saturday from 9 to 2. Blaine's Farm and Fleet, being original.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for over-under here on Kyle and Brust. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talking text number. You probably talked to Strofe if you were caller 20 or 25. You know, let's get right to it, Strophy. Over-under time.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for over-under.
Over-under time on Kyle and Brust.
What did we go 10 for 10 for last week?
Packers players drafted?
No, it was something NBA related.
There's something NBA.
Oh, playoff teams? Oh, top seeds, the top 10 seeds in the playoffs.
No,
that
record.
wasn't it either.
Top 10
records.
That's all.
Maybe?
Regardless, we're hot right now.
Yeah, you guys have been hot. I think you got 9 of 10 the week prior. You guys have been hot. I'm hoping to slow you down this week, but I actually think you'll do well. I just think time might work against you. That's what I told both the callers today. Caller 20 was our buddy Jason in Chevagus. Jason in Sheboygan was caller 20. He is not a believer. He thinks time will work against you. He's on the under. Caller 25, Darren in Sun Prairie. Darren, a believer, and he said he would have picked the over.
Right now, let's do it for Darren, baby.
Everybody got the side they wanted, which is fun. So, we're going a little outside the box this week. The list is still of 10. But I'm going to need a lot of information for every guess.
Oh, my gosh.
There were 10 head coaching changes in the NFL this offseason. 10 teams have a new head coach. I need the team and the first and last name of the 10 new coaches.
Oh,
first and last?
First and last.
Hard.
And the team that they wound up with as a head coach. I have the over-under at 8.5. So you need 9 or 10 to hit the over. I need the team, first and last name, over under 8.5. Who is going to be our final answer today?
Oh, this is hard.
What was the over under?
8.5.
8.5.
You need 9 or 10.
That's.
You've been hot. Oh,
hot. Now you're asking us to know the name of.
Last week, by the way, was the jersey numbers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Who's our final answer? Are we ready? Who's got it? Somebody raise
I'll
their
take.
hand.
I'll take.
All right, Ben. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Jeff Hafley, final answer.
Jeff Hafley, Miami, final answer.
There you go, Ben.
Mike
that is
LaFleur,
correct.
Cardinals.
Mike LaFleur, Cardinals, final answer.
That is also correct.
Joe Brady, Buffalo, final answer.
Very good.
Okay.
That is correct. So you got 3 of them.
I have another one.
It's-
Robert Saleh,
In
Tennessee,
Titans.
final answer.
Correct.
Mike McCarthy, Steelers, final answer.
Mike McCarthy, Steelers, final.
Correct.
Clint Kubiak, Las Vegas, final answer.
Clint Kubiak, good call. Seattle OC to Vegas, final answer.
Baltimore just got the
Baltimore.
they got the guy.
Menunkin.
No.
No, that was the OC.
No, that makes Todd Monken is now the head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Todd Monken.
Yeah.
Browns final.
It's close enough. Todd Monken is what you're looking for. He is the new head coach of the Browns.
All right, so Baltimore got the offense. I can see him because
just say where he came from and I'll get it.
Oh, he came from Chargers.
You've got 4
From the
left. You need 3 of
Chargers.
them.
He was the defensive coordinator from the Chargers. He came, and he also coached at.
2 minutes.
I take that back. You have 7 correct. You have 3 left. You need 2 of them.
3 left, so we can come back to the Ravens. Let's get another team here.
The Patriots didn't get a new coach.
The Giants, no.
No, just the Giants, yes. John Harbaugh.
John
finalized
Harbaugh,
the
good
Giants.
call. Yep.
That
Final.
is correct.
Giants.
You need 1 more. You're missing 2.
Find the team. Find the team other than the Ravens.
The Falcons hired Fudge.
I think he said Fudge. We're good.
Scared me.
No, the Falcons.
Is he a retread?
Yes, he is a retread. It's a coach of the Cleveland Browns, a former coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Kevin Stefanski.
Final answer. Atlanta
Falcons
Falcons.
final.
We got it 9. All right, so the 10th,
All right, so you won. Good job. You're missing 1 though.
The 10th one is I can see his face. He was a defensive coordinator. I believe he came from Michigan as well. He followed. He's like McDonald out there. And damn, what is his name? I can't. And he's a young guy.
You guys are right.
Yeah, I know.
What's his name?
I can't think of his name.
This one,
Not Joe.
I felt good about everyone, but when Ravens guy came up, I was like, it's not an offensive guy because I remember this with Lamar. I was like, they didn't go offense after Harbaugh.
No, he was actually no, they fired the offensive coordinator. Or was he? No, he wasn't the OC.
Well, it could have been the OC because Mike McDaniel's now the OC of the Chargers.
I don't think he was the OC though.
I just told you guys were
Yeah,
right.
that's what I'm saying.
Why are you changing?
No,
your
no,
thought
I
We're
know.
panicking because we
but-
want to go 10 for 10 again, even though we
Damn,
already won.
I can see his face, but I can't think of his damn name. Oh well, what's his first name, Stro?
I'll give you initials. Will that help?
Maybe.
Sure.
JM.
Thought it
JM.
JM. I don't know why it's escaping me. Joe, John, Jake, Jack.
You still haven't said it.
Joe, John, Jake, Jack,
First of all,
Jasper.
why you guys all got to
No.
put Jesse Nelson on the air?
Jesse Minter.
There you go. Jesse Minter is correct.
That's crazy.
Jesse Minter is correct.
But we knew the name. We just couldn't remember it. Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner.
You guys
That's
are
what
get-
you
you
get
guys are
for
getting
not
too good at
believing
this.
Jason in Sheboygan, Darren in Sun Prairie. Congratulations on your win here on Over Under.
Cooking, boy. I'm shocked we got all these coaches.
I'm not.
Well, the
I
names.
I just
Maybe
went to the coach's photo in my head because I studied that and read the blog that Barstool Big Cat did. So
Love that. Love that. Hey, I just want to make a new rule for Over Under. You're no longer allowed to complain before the game starts about the Over Under.
No, that's the best part about
That is
Over
the
Under is
best
we're never
part.
going to change our complaining.
I could set it at 3.5, and you
You're
guys
like,
go,
oh my
"Well, that's way too high."
I actually am very surprised in the fact of how much we know just about who our head coaches
It's
are.
our job.
I get it, but we're focused on the Packers. The fact that we legitimately know all this is crazy. We
the
know our
NFL's
stuff.
king.
We know our stuff.
We're ball knowers, Kyle.
That's
ball knowers.
That's crazy. And the fact that once she did the little Jesse Nelson thing, we're like,
Yeah,
oh my
Jesse
gosh, Jesse
Minter.
Minter. Like we knew the last name immediately. Boy, we're good. You're welcome.
Congrats to our guy Darren.
In some prairie.
By the way, that only goes down in the record books at a 9 spot.
Totally fine. Totally fine. We did need too much help, but ball knowers.
Sure.
Why are you trying to take us down?
Because he's on a little bit of a cold
Been
streak
on a
right now.
really cold. I feel like Ben and Are smarter than Ben Brust. I haven't won.
Yeah, it's
against
been
you
a
guys
bad
in
record.
a long time.
But you had really good questions, and we're just really good.
Yeah, the fact that we got the NBA one and the Jersey one in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And now the
You
head
guys are hot.
coaches.
You guys are hot.
You even
Props to you.
threw a twist in there, and you said the time was going to be an issue. We had 7, and I heard 2 minutes.
Yeah, you guys cooked today.
Yeah, we're hot. We're hot in both ways.
I got to go back to the drawing board for next week.
Before we get to Jason Wilde at 3:15, we will replay some of Jason Wilde now responding to Tausch about last year and his concerns maybe about how this year's team could potentially be mediocre. Jason Wilde on Wilde and Tausch. The heated debate rolls on from the morning in the afternoon.
An uninspired, cookie-cutter trade show booth is unlikely to move the needle.
Picture this: lights, motion, energy, engagement. A space so bold it stops people mid-step.
That's what the award-winning team at Captivate Exhibits has been delivering for over 30 years.
From high-impact trade show exhibits to immersive lobbies, history walls, and culture-driven interiors, Captivate transforms ordinary square footage into unforgettable brand experiences.
Get started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Enjoy Ozaukee County's premier golf destination, The Bog in Saukville. Featuring 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, The Bog offers a golf experience unlike any other for all skill levels. But The Bog is more than just golf. It's the perfect setting for corporate events, weddings, and group outings. Our team brings every detail to life. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, then enjoy a bite to eat in our restaurant or out on our new patio bar overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy The Bog.
BizTimes Media's Biz Expo is May 21st at Brookfield Conference Center. Attend the strategy seminars and research the area's leading product and service providers. Learn, network, and connect at Biz Expo on May 21st. Register at biztimes.com/bizexpo.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. Many lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-235-3980. 262-235-3980 or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary. This is Wisconsin basketball head coach Greg Gard. This is 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD2, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Hanging with you till 5 o'clock on 94.5 ESPN. We're on ESPN Wisconsin for another hour here. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro. We heard from Mark Tauscher earlier, who had said that last year's results showed that last year was mediocre for the Green Bay Packers.
Bad take, Tauscher. I love you, but bad take, man.
Enough out of you. We're going to hear from Jason Wilde right now because Jason, I think, in a way, feels like this year's team could be potentially more mediocre than last year's team. I'll let Jason tell you for himself.
I am curious to see what this team is because I feel like I am hearing conflicting views of this team from the people that are in charge of it versus the conversations we've been having about it. I don't feel great about their depth. I don't feel great about their offensive line. Goody apparently feels great about their depth and great about their offensive line and thinks they're a really, really good team. We'll see. We'll see.
I think the two things he pointed out are very fair to dissect. But depth is like, it's an interesting concept. It's hard to have depth. Like, it just is, especially when you have so much money tied up in the very important positions that they do. Quarterback and defensive end, right? Those are two very important positions that you got a lot of your money going toward.
I mean, we can go into a debate about this, but when it comes to depth, when I look at what the Packers have done, in these last drafts, Goody has had like double digits or 9 to 10 draft picks he's been able to have. That is supposed to be, if you just get 6 of those right, that they're on your roster, or 5 of those right on your roster in those 3 seasons, that means you got right there 15 players. That's building depth. Every single one of those guys are starting.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're going to be able to come in and play.
Bro, he put in 2023 itself, dude made legitimately like 12 picks.
Yeah, and he said the least amount of picks that he's had is ever in his
13
tenure
picks?
after trading the 2 7th-rounders. I think this is the least amount of picks, correct me if I'm wrong, Strofe, that Goody's ever picked as the general manager of the Green Bay Packers. That said about the depth, there is... It's like, what? I'll take a cool when I deserve one. Didn't feel like it was necessary there. The O-line, I don't know what's going on there.
The O-line, when you look at it again, I can look at it as glass half empty or glass half full.
Don't talk about the 5 that are playing.
And so
don't even. And here's the thing: if you mention the names that are behind, there's no way anyone can feel confident about who's coming.
The concern that I have is that you have some guys who were behind who haven't developed yet. Right? Like, I'm so used to, as a Packers fan, that there is 1 or 2 guys where I know that, okay, they come in, they can spot fill, and they'll be okay. But I just don't feel that way. We're still trying to figure out if Jacob Monk is a guy that you can trust to be a backup. And then
like I said, you don't need to name the name.
Okay. Again, that is the issue that I have. So I agree with Jason when it comes to the depth of the offensive line. But when I look at this team, you look at the defensive line, there's a lot of guys that you're still waiting to see what are they going to be coming
What was
into.
Josh Jacobs last year? Banged up.
Yeah, he was banged up.
Who's RB2?
RB2 right now is you're probably looking at Chris Brooks and you're looking at Marshawn Lloyd.
Who is very dependable.
Marshawn Lloyd hasn't been healthy, but if my memory serves me right, he was a 3rd-round pick himself.
Who's your starting tight end?
My starting tight end? Right now?
Yeah.
Well, my hope is Tucker Kraft.
Well, that's your hope.
I mean, we'll see.
Why won't you say this person?
All right, man. For Luke Musgrave, that's the
No,
starting.
it's Josh Wiley.
Sure, Josh Wiley, Luke Musgrave. They're both the guys there. And so I think
there's a couple more like this. Last year it was the scary rolled ankle away from Bo Melton. This year it feels like there's more places where if you like keep your top players healthy, which was a problem last year, but you may have an even bigger problem if certain position groups get hurt. Because of there's some with a lot of players like the offensive line, and they weren't good at the end of the year at the offensive line. And you're doing 5 new guys that have never played together on the offensive line.
The offensive line is a concern. That is the biggest concern. And the cornerback room is still something where you're going to be young. You're going to figure out what things are going to kind of shake out. But when I think about the tight end room that you just told me, the Packers won games without Tucker Kraft last year. Like they were able to adjust.
Yeah, but if you want to be different than you've been the last 3 years.
Yeah, but I'm not concerned about the depth at the tight end position because the Packers were able to be okay without having Tucker Kraft around.
Going from an all-pro to being okay is a downgrade.
Yeah, most teams are going to go from being an all-pro type guy to being okay. That's just the reality of the NFL. And so I'm not as down on the team depth because, again, Marshawn Lloyd, if he gets hurt for a 3rd season in a row, then maybe it just ain't for him. Like, I'm going to think that he's going to be fine. Chris Brooks, he's very versatile. I don't think he should be a guy to be your number 2 running back. But when he's gotten opportunities, he's been fine. Like, I don't think Chris Brooks is a problem. We had Emmanuel Wilson before. Like, was he this guy that
Chris Brooks is more known as a blocker.
But he's carried the ball. I mean, he's not a shifty guy. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Emmanuel Wilson had speed.
The belief in that locker room, or I should say with the coaching staff, is that Marshawn Lloyd is going to be healthy this year.
And if Chris Brooks is getting hit behind the line of scrimmage as much as Josh Jacobs, he ain't getting yards like Josh Jacobs is getting.
He is not. But I think Marshawn Lloyd, they're banking on him having a healthy offseason and him being able to go in the season to be healthy. So I'm not going to poo-poo on the depth of this roster because I'm not that down on it.
What will you poo-poo on?
I'll poo-poo on the offensive line and the fact that I can't speak with conviction and saying the offensive line is going to be better. I think it's
everywhere else. They're Super Bowl ready.
The cornerback room and the offensive line are the 2 places that I have to say the cornerback room. We'll see if Brandon Cisse will be ready, but at this point right now, the cornerback room is going to be very dependent on the pass rush that you can get and the pressure that you can create. So they're not standing back there trying to cover guys for 5 to 7 seconds. I need my guys to be covering guys 2 to 4 seconds.
You know what? At this point, since Jason's coming up next, I want to get into this with Jason on Tausch from last year and the team this year, and what we're all looking forward to seeing the 2026 Packers come together and where the ceiling is and where the floor is based off the way that they debated this morning on Wilde and Tausch. So before we do so, just know that IndyCar is coming to Road America at Elkhart Lake in between Milwaukee, Green Bay, and Madison. Father's Day, June 21st, is going to be an amazing race. So if you're looking for a special gift for, someone special, a father in your life, take them to Road America. You can rent golf carts. You can be comfortable wherever you want to be. You can roam around. You can find a spot to sit for the whole race. You could try concession stands. Kids 16 and under getting free with a paying adult at the gate, so it can become a whole family affair for Father's Day. IndyCar, June 18th through the 21st. Road America, come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com. That is roadamerica.com. Jason Wilde on the Yuengling Guest Hotline is next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Right lane is blocked on 94 eastbound, right at the end of the Highway 83 on-ramp, all because of a vehicle fire. The freeway was closed there for a little bit on the eastbound side, but they have reopened the far left lane. We do have delays coming from Sawyer Road to that point. Westbound, everybody's slowing down to take a look at what's going on the other side of the road. So we've got backups from Meadowbrook all the way to Highway 83. A little closer into town, southbound 43, heavy from Hampton all the way down to the Marquette. Westbound 94 is slowing down from 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by James Imaging Systems, your local document imaging partner, dedicated to helping businesses do business better. Visit jamesimaging.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, inland frost possible, a low of 40 by the lake, 36 inland. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance for showers, a high of 64. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazga on 94.5 ESPN.
Don't look now. Mother's Day is coming soon. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Ben Brust, and we're ready to help out with the Welke's Mother's Day giveaway. From now through May 7th, register at welkesmothersday.com. The winner gets a one-night stay at the St. Kate the Arts Hotel, a gift card to one of St. Kate's restaurants, and of course, a big bouquet straight from Welke's Milwaukee florist. It's the perfect way to show the mom in your life how appreciated she is. That's welkesmothersday.com. But if you don't win, don't sweat it. Mention ESPN at checkout to get 10% off at Welke's Milwaukee florist on any order. It's the Welke's Mother's Day giveaway on ESPN Milwaukee.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 8 to 10 ounce Old Dutch Family Pack Ripples, Dutch Crunch, or Twin Pack Potato Chips, 2 for $5.50. Bicolor Sweet Corn, 3 for $1.98. Fresh strawberries, 1 pound package, $2.99. Pork baby back ribs, $3.49 a pound.
Safe.
What?
It's a long fly ball.
Every time I scan, what is happening?
A leaping grab at the wall.
Okay, fine, I'll play. Get a load of this watermelon. And here's the pitch.
Please wait for assistance.
Win Century Foods' ultimate fan experiences at Milwaukee baseball games. Throw out the first pitch, hold the ribbon for the Johnsonville famous sausage race, or watch batting practice from the field.
Ooh, what do I do?
Complete the entry form in Century's weekly ad and return to the store.
Oh, no, what happened here?
Oh, self-checkout couldn't handle my heater. Here, I filled out my entry form. Gotta go. Have a great day.
I'll go get the mop.
Enter by August 5th.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I would certainly hope that they would if I'm a Packers fan.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Believe me, I have tried to get some information on that.
Holding everybody accountable.
We felt that way last year.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle and Brust.
Joining us now on Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin is Jason Wilde, host of Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. Very spirited show today between Jason and Tausch. Go back and listen on the ESPN Wisconsin app if you did not have a chance. Jason, welcome into the show.
I didn't think it was spirited. We disagree on the definition of mediocre.
I found it to be a spirited conversation.
What is the definition of mediocre?
I'm telling you it wasn't.
Well, Jason,
this is going to be spirited now.
Ooh. Jason, what's the definition of mediocre?
I don't know. Ask Tao. She seems to know everything.
Yeah. You know what? Listen. It sounds like it might have got a little spicy now. You just said ask Tao.
No. So here's the issue. I don't want to relitigate this, and I don't. He gets irritated when I talk about him on your show.
Well,
so
and real quick, Jason, for those who
him.
missed it, Tausch called last year's Packers team essentially mediocre.
Right, and so look, for me, it's a 17-game, 18-week journey, and then the playoffs arrive, right? And for me, the idea of I know what a mediocre team looks like. Now, I think what our quibble was, which again is stupid, but this is what happened. He said, well, their record, 9-8-1, including the playoff game, is a mediocre record. Okay, so I guess they had a mediocre season, if you want to look at it that way. But my point was that I based this more on feel and whether the team felt like a mediocre team. And the point I kept going back to is this is a man who picked them to go over on the 9.5 wins, and they were at 9 wins with 4 games left in the regular season, and they looked very much like a contender. You guys remember your shows going in the Denver game?
Yeah.
Do you remember how you felt
at
midway
halftime
through the Denver game?
I remember
right?
how I felt.
Didn't Denver? Weren't you there?
Kyle was there.
Josh, I got
playing for them.
Jason, my cousin does play for the Denver Broncos, and I have a video on my phone where Jordan Love threw the touchdown pass to Josh Jacobs. Great pass, great catch, and I am just ecstatic, saying, "Heck yeah, here we go, baby, here we go!" And then literally after that, because that play I believe was the play that Zach Tom went down, and that was how our rest of our season.
So he goes down. Christian Watson on the deep ball crashes onto the turf, leaves in an ambulance, and then lo and behold, during the second half, they lose. Arguably, I mean, you can say, I suppose that Myles Garrett was a better defensive player last season, but he played on a crummy team. They lose their superstar, first-team All-Pro edge rusher, and everything goes to hell in a handbasket after that. And yes, they had a chance to beat the Bears in the regular season game. Yes, they should have beaten the Bears in the playoff game, but they melted down in both those games, all that. My argument was they were not a mediocre team. They may have ended up, to Tausch's argument, with a mediocre record, but that was not a mediocre team. You know who was a mediocre team until they caught fire and played like gangbusters? The 2010 Green Bay Packers, who were 8-6 and had lost 2 in a row going into the last 2 games of the regular season, and had lost their quarterback to a concussion.
Is Tausch getting based off the Bears game?
He definitely wants to say. I'm not going to speak for what Tausch is or isn't. I'm just going to say I know he wants them to feel a greater sense of urgency, a greater sense of hating the Bears or ratcheting up the rivalry, because he's made that clear. My point is that otherwise, if they were mediocre last season, then who the hell do we think we are looking at them as a Super Bowl contender this year? Because they're largely the same team, right? With some meaningful subtractions of guys that played a hell of a lot of football for it. So my argument is simply that they were not a mediocre team. The 2010 Packers were a mediocre team that got hot and won 6 in a row, 2 to end the regular season, 4 to win the Super Bowl. The 2022 Packers, that was a mediocre team. They finished 8-9, so they had a mediocre record.
Yeah,
and they also looked like a mediocre team all year.
That Jets game
right,
at
They
home.
had Alan Lazard. They had Alan Lazard as their number 1 wide receiver, who's a very nice guy. And
usually when you say very
number
nice
3
guy,
receiver.
it's as a start.
He just has no business being a number 1 receiver. That's all.
How good he
I don't have any business covering the White House or covering geopolitical news because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm
like
sure.
No, I believe me. I could not cover the White House. I can tell you that for a variety of reasons that we don't have to get into right now. But my point is, they were not. I don't believe they were a mediocre team. I believe they were a Super Bowl contending team, and they may not have ended up being that once the season was over, given the fact that they lost Tucker Kraft, lost Micah Parsons, lost Jaden Reed, were without Christian Watson for half the season, lost Zach Tom, lost Devontae Wyatt, and then in the playoff game where they gave up 25 fourth-quarter points, lost Edgerrin Cooper, who was finally playing like the Edgerrin Cooper of the previous season. So I don't see that group of people that are now going to be playing this season as being a mediocre group and a mediocre team. That's why I believe they are going to be contenders, but I don't like their offensive line. They have to prove to me that that's going to be a good group of 5 guys that are going to play a lot of games together, which also has been an issue for many years. And they have to show me that when they do have injuries, they hopefully, if you're a Packers fan, they happen at spots where they have decent depth. But I don't feel great about their depth, and I disagree with Goody. And he could be right and I could be wrong, but they don't look like a deep team. They look like a team that if they have injuries, we're going to be having some of the same conversations we had this past year.
Put it on the poll, Strophy. Was last year's Packers team closer to a mediocre team or a Super Bowl contending team? Be interesting to see where that goes as Jason Wilde joins us on the Yuengling guest hotline here on Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin.
Now, Jason, I was listening to Steno earlier this week, and he was talking about the potential for this Packers offense. Do you believe the Packers offense ceiling is being the number 1 offense in the NFL this year?
Boy, again, it all hinges on the H word, health, right? Like, again, I'm still skeptical of the offensive line. So that it all starts there. Like, Jordan Morgan has to be a stud, right? He has to play like a first-round offensive lineman. He has first-round franchise left tackle, right? I know he wasn't a top 5 pick. He was what was he, 24th?
25, I think.
25th, something like that. Yeah. So, but it's your time, man. Like, you walked in the building after the draft 2 years ago and said, I want to be the starting left tackle. And then they basically played you everywhere except left tackle.
Because it was very clear he was beat out right away by Rasheed Walker his first year.
The first year, and then, I do feel like there's a little bit of revisionist history going on here about what he was last year in camp. I don't remember watching, and again, these guys know more about offensive line play than I do, but I wish Bulaga had been at practice with me every day, because I'd be curious if Bulaga would have watched him and said, oh, yeah, he should be the left tackle. Because now that Rasheed Walker is gone and got, pennies on the dollar on the free agent market, now we're saying, oh, yeah, he could have been the left tackle last year. They should have made Sheed the swing tackle. Well, then why didn't they?
Because Sean Ryan was the starting right guard.
Right, and Sean Ryan also, they benched him in Arizona, and he thought he was done for. And then, Elton breaks his leg. He moves to center. Talk about mediocre. I think even Sean Ryan would say he was a mediocre center, right? Because he didn't know what the hell he was doing. He had no experience there. Now the bar is going to be higher
Kyle
for
just
him.
said he hopes not. Well, yeah.
I mean, that's why when he got that contract, he probably said, "Oh, yeah, sign." Yeah, we mean counter. No, give it to me. If he felt that way.
Well, I just think that realistically, when
it'd be hard to switch positions in the middle of the year and be like, I'm great at it.
Strofe and I could switch jobs, right? And he could host Wilde and Tausch. Don't tell management that I said this, but he'd do a really good job because he's done that. If you made me a producer tomorrow, you wouldn't even be on the air. I don't know what the hell I'm doing back there. I'd be pushing buttons. You'd be hearing, who the hell gives a blank about what Ben Brust thinks or
on
whatever.
Repeat, probably.
I maybe could find that button. But we wouldn't be on the air because I don't know what I'm doing. Now, could I learn? And by a year from the switch, could I be a solid producer who could hit the right buttons and not drop callers? Sure. But I'd be mediocre for quite a while, and that'd be good for me, comparatively speaking. So my point is that Sean Ryan now has 9 starts at center under his belt. It's fair for Kyle and I and everybody else to expect him to be a lot better than what he was. That's all. And so my point is it starts with the offensive line. But the original question here was whether this could be a top offense. Jordan Love was the fifth in the NFL in passer rating, and he only threw 23 touchdowns. Do I believe he's capable of better than that? I do. We've seen what Josh Jacobs can do when he's healthy. Frankly, if he wasn't such a badass, he probably should have sat out a month. And then he would have been much fresher and much healthier down the stretch. They've streamlined their wide receiver group. All the people clamoring for Matthew Golden to get more opportunities are going to get their wish. They're also going to have, theoretically, a full season of Christian Watson, a full season of Jaden Reed, and a full season of Tucker Kraft. Put all that together, and all those guys stay healthy, and the offensive line doesn't stink up the joint. I do think they can be a top 5 offense. I do, because I think they've got top 5 weapons. But if they got to rely on Chris Brooks and Marshawn Lloyd as their running backs, or if they have to rely on Josh Wiley and Luke Musgrave as their tight ends because they don't have Tucker Kraft again, no, they're not going to be any good. So it'll be very interesting to see if they stay healthy, if their offensive line plays well. I think Jordan Love's going to have a really good year. I think the running game is going to be better with Josh Jacobs. But that again, these are the reasons why it's not always the best teams. Look at Detroit from 2 years ago. I know they did a great job of still being in position last year, but look at San Francisco. You don't think San Francisco ended last season going, you know what? We could have been in the Super Bowl if we'd have stayed healthy, right? Detroit 2 years ago definitely felt that way instead of Washington being in the NFC Championship game. That's what it's going to come down to, and none of us has a crystal ball to know if that's going to work out for them or not.
Jason Wilde joining us here on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Jason, Jonathan Gannon, when asked about Jordan Love, said he was top tier. Now, I know a part of this is he's obviously going to give praise to the quarterback of the team he's coaching, naturally. But the conversation around Jordan Love, there's still a group of he'll never take you there, or I believe in him. So when I hear top tier, can you name something that Jordan Love is top tier at?
Eluding sacks.
That's what we landed on.
I think he's really good at that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
we think he's great in the pocket.
I'm not used to people agreeing with me.
No, but is that good? Is that great that we have to lead with that?
Well,
where does he have the next potential to be top tier at? Maybe is the next best follow up.
I think his accuracy has improved a ton during his time as a starter. So if he could take that to another level, because I think it's good now, I think that can be something. I think at times he throws an awesome deep ball. And then there's times where, like in Denver, that was such a butterfly effect moment, right? The ball gets intercepted by Surtain, right?
He's a great play.
If that's 2 more yards in front of Watson, it's a touchdown. He's untouched. He doesn't go to the hospital. The whole game's different, and they probably win. And nobody's calling him mediocre. I think those are 2 things that spring to mind. I think he has become top tier on avoiding turning the ball over on interceptions. Right? What did he throw last year? 6?
Yep.
8? 6?
Oh, I think it's 6.
That's pretty good too, right? I mean, and you guys know this because I've said it to you a million times. What frustrates me about the commentary around Jordan Love is that you have to either be it's one thing or the other. You're either a hater, you're branded as a hater because you don't think he's, an MVP candidate, or you're in his pocket and you're a stan because you don't criticize him enough. And somewhere in the middle is where the reality is of who he is today. I'll tell you what, he's such a normal guy, right? And this is not about vaccines or darkness retreats or whatever else, but he listens to his coach. He's he does he's married, he's having a baby, and we know who his wife is, and he's just I'm just saying, compared to his predecessor, just like we compared Rodgers to his predecessor and all the stuff that he did.
Ooh, weirdos.
There's just a normalcy to him.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Isn't what crazy? That he's normal?
And maybe that makes him, then he's boring, or he doesn't trash talk. Like you got, let's do something different about Rodgers. The belt and the I own you, I still own you. On the flip side, you got Jordan Love, who wouldn't even say that Austin Booker's hit was dirty, or that he hates the Bears, or that I'd like to go out there and shut Ben Johnson up because I love my coach. I think he seems like kind of a jerk to my coach. Like that's not him, right? So I there's a lot to like, in my opinion, about Jordan Love. And do I think he needs to I think there's still multiple steps he can go to become a far better quarterback than he is, but that doesn't mean I think he sucks. That doesn't mean that I don't think, again, I think they are still in a phase with him that you can win with him, you don't win because of him. And when he gets to the point where you win because of him, look out.
Consistently, because they have won because of him, right, especially in that 8 games towards the end of his first year.
Well, I mean, yes and no. Like, I would also argue that I think Aaron Jones had 6 100-yard rushing games.
Well, he was
out of those 8 games.
I think he was hurt in a little bit of the winning streak, right? And then he had the 3 straight 100-yard games to end the season.
I feel like it was longer than that. I think he came back and the offense just clicked, and it was certainly partially because of his return, but it was also, yes, Jordan Love played at an extremely high level. Like, he put up like Rodgers on the run the table streak type numbers.
Yes, I saw the comparisons, no doubt.
Yeah.
Jason, you know who is undoubtedly amazing?
Mediocre?
No, there's nothing mediocre about Gina Della from Pella.
The
Let me say
Yuengling
that.
guest hotline?
Yeah, Gina Della from Pella. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, her too.
Gina Della from Pella. You know this. You've seen what they've done to your home. And they're doing the same to mine right now, Jason. The back door. They did the final measurements, so I'm going to tell everyone about it. We appreciate you.
Wait a minute. I was supposed to get that door.
The same? What do you mean?
We're going to, like, film a TV commercial and stuff. You're telling me you got my door. You stole my door?
I think I might be doing a TV commercial, too.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I have not been offered that. But maybe you and I can both do it together since we're such good pals.
Oh, we can talk about doors. Yeah,
yes.
You talk about doors. I'm going to say take care, be good, and then I'm going to call Gina to make sure that I'm still doing that other thing.
Sounds good. Let her know I say hello because she's the best. 0% financing options. The Backdoor Boys, Jason Wilde and Ben Brust. Check out Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just let me keep rolling here because Joe Franco came to the house, and it was absolutely amazing to see the experience. He put together a second version of what the back door will look like inside and out, exterior, interior, how it matches everything about the home. It's absolutely amazing. The Stro, you need to turn around. What they can do with the technology, what they can do from the consultation, and the small details that they pay attention to that you may not be thinking about. I wasn't thinking about what the outside of the home looks like compared to what the door's going to look like. I was like, door looks good. They're like, but here, the trim needs to look like this. It's the minimal details that you may miss that they will not miss. So check them out, PellaWI.com. PellaWI.com.
I love the Backdoor Boys. I love a good backdoor.
We're going to be on TV commercials talking all about it with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughishly.
What two words did he combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughishly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got some backups out there for sure. Southbound on 43 from Hampton all the way down through the Marquette interchange. Going to be a heavy ride. We've also got delays southbound 41 from before Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. The northbound side is going to be backed up just north of North Avenue up past Burleigh. We still have that right lane blocked on 94 eastbound at the end of the Highway 83 on-ramp, all because of a vehicle fire. So just one lane is open on the eastbound side. Backups basically starting from before Sawyer Road. The westbound side is definitely heavy from about Prospect all the way through to Highway 83, so keep that in mind. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, inland frost possible, a low of 40 by the lake, 36 inland. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance for showers, a high of 64. Weather's brought to you by Lake Lawn Resort. Spring is here. Escape to Lake Lawn Resort in the Geneva Lakes region. Enjoy lakeside dining, golf, spa, and more. Plan your getaway at lakelawnresort.com. Everything's better at the lake. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
May is here, which means your house is officially done hiding under snow. And now you can see everything it needs. Good news, Exterior Pros and Baths is here to help. Upgrade to energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel and get $3,000 off your project. Think of it as spring cleaning, but way more impressive. That's $3,000 in instant savings during our May savings event, but it won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right. No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
You ever notice how pain slowly stops being something you have and starts feeling like something you are? That's not how it's supposed to be, and it doesn't have to stay that way. Hey, it's Ben Brust, and there's a team right here in Mequon and Greenfield. Dr. Caravelli and QC Kinetics are helping people break out of that cycle and get back to living life on their terms. If you're dealing with joint pain from arthritis or injury in your knees, hips, or shoulders, they're helping patients get back to moving, sleeping, golfing, running without surgeries or long recoveries. And people who thought they were out of options are finally seeing a path forward. This isn't guesswork. The science is real. The treatments are natural. QC Kinetics works with your body, giving it the tools it needs to heal itself. So picture this, getting through your day without mapping out places to sit, or avoiding stairs altogether, or passing on plans because of pain. Because the longer inflammation lingers, the more damage it can do. Don't wait on this. Take the first step now, and it won't cost you anything to get started. Call QC Kinetics today. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Hey folks, Gabe here. Now we all know baseball's been around a long time, since the 1800s. But you know what's been around even longer? Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. Yeah, that's right. Yuengling started brewing in 1829. That means people were drinking a cold Yuengling before baseball even existed. A great beer that stood the test of time for 197 years. So the next time you're watching the game, reach for a Yuengling traditional lager from the oldest brewery in America. Now finally, in your lineup.
DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. Many lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-235-3980. 262-235-3980 or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary. Have no fear. The chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro running the show. Stro, do you do me a favor and toss up the picture of you playing middle school or high school basketball? What is that? I can't tell if you're in middle school or high school.
It's both. It's both. The one on the left is high school. The one on the right is middle school.
You look more unathletic the older you got. Is that what happened?
No, I think. Well, that's just an inbounds pass on the left.
What?
And on the right, that's just me playing defense.
Somehow, some way,
I don't know what do you mean? Are you shocked
like
that's an inbounds pass?
Even when you do an inbounds pass, that's a still shot.
That was a revenge game for Alex Stroh on the left.
Well, shorts weren't even that long back when you were in high school.
No, my sophomore JV.
He's tall, so he got the double X.
The sophomore year JV uniforms, we had very, very long shorts for some reason. Like it was the 1980s.
Maybe the
90s.
Shorts were long. No, Jesus, you're so young. No, there were shorts back in the 1990s.
2000s.
Yeah, 2000s is when it got baggy. But I'm just looking at you, like the way you throw the ball, you just don't look athletic. You inbound.
He's
no,
not athletic.
You didn't inbound the ball. Somebody else did. You guys just got scored on. And you probably just got beat. Now he's like, ugh. It takes you a lot to
that's
turn
me
around.
inbounding the ball.
What did he say? Somehow the World Cup came up and soccer came up.
I played soccer, yeah.
Oh, and you got a concussion?
Oh, well, yeah. This is not my proudest story.
This is
It all will make sense for those who know the journey of Alex Stroh's athleticism.
Yeah, I mean,
And if you don't, you'll
for the
learn
record,
real quickly about it.
For the record, you guys get very offended. I never claimed to be like a great athlete. I thought I was a fine basketball player until I quit. Now, soccer.
You mean you didn't have a chance to start?
Now, soccer.
Because you weren't good.
Soccer is where I gained my other varsity letter. I gained my first from cross country my freshman year, and then I gained one my senior year.
Freshman year? Oh, everybody got
Everyone gets a letter.
If you run for varsity, yeah.
No, did anybody not run for varsity?
You can't get cut.
Who didn't run for varsity?
The JV team.
Who? Wait a minute.
I floated between the two. So I was either like
Again, the story always changes.
So I was either
I thought it was just varsity, but now he was varsity and JV.
Well, you bounce between. It's based on your time. It's how cross country works. You can only run so many varsity runners.
Was your time? Wait a minute.
So when somebody got injured, I moved out.
Go back to the soccer story.
Okay.
How bad was your school at sports?
Depending on the sport.
All the sports you played were bad.
Yeah, they weren't great.
Okay, that's
that
why
he was
specifically soccer. We were the worst in the state for many, many years. So we did not add a soccer team at Denmark High School until I think it was 2012. So the year before I started high school. And
Dang, you young.
I had never played soccer. I played
Ever.
1 year growing up. Like 1 year when I was a little kid. I was the goalie.
But don't all community kids play
Just
soccer?
let him tell this.
I didn't like
story.
soccer. It wasn't my sport. But I lost a bet to one of my best friends who was a good soccer player. Played a little bit of college ball. He was the only good player on our team. And he's one of my best friends still to this day. And I lost a bet. What are you giggling at?
Because Kyle wanted to comment out the best friend thing. I said, just please let him
All
go.
these best friends.
I have friends, Kyle. A lot of friends.
You do, kid.
So I lost a bet to him my senior year. He was a year younger than me. He was a junior. I was a senior. And I don't remember what the bet was, but the bet was if I lose the bet, I have to play soccer that following fall, which I did.
So you made the varsity team based off a bet that you lost?
We did not have a JV team for soccer. It was only varsity. Everybody was on varsity. And because I was a senior, he just started me. So I started every game. I guess I don't really know terms. I was the right defenseman.
Oh, my.
The right back?
Yeah, right back.
But
sure.
like, you were on you don't know the positions?
Dude, he didn't even make us practice. Like, I didn't show up to half of our practices and didn't get in trouble. It was unbelievable. So it was probably about halfway through the season. We were playing a home game, and my brother and my mom didn't come to a lot of my games because, they're at like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Smart decision.
But they showed up to this one. I think it's the only game my brother came to. And my brother's a few years older than me. Therefore, he's my bully. And I hit a header on the ball. Like
I hit a header on the ball.
I hit a header.
On the ball.
On the ball. 4 times in like 2 minutes. And after the fourth one, and I have no recollection of this. Apparently, I was running around the field yelling, "I have a concussion!" And eventually, I just went down. And I came to with my trainer, like, talking to me on the sideline. I don't really remember much of that.
Yes, you don't remember much?
I remember a little bit. I remember her talking to me a little bit.
You remember her?
Well, yeah, I went in there for.
Why do you remember her?
Because I went in there a lot. I got my ankle taped. I talked to her. She was cool. I don't know.
Got my ankle.
All right, I'll say it. She was good looking.
All right, so you woke up when you knew it was her.
Yeah, the hot trainer was there.
Yeah, there you go.
And yeah, so then I didn't play for a while, and I finished the season, and we lost the first round playoff. We were the 18th seed in our
Did
regional.
everyone make the playoffs?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
soccer, I believe.
I think everybody does, and we were like the 18th or 19th. We might have even been lower. We might have been like the 24th.
What were some of
seed.
these scores?
We lost in the first round of the playoffs, 18-0 in the first half.
What year was this?
First half? That's not real.
What? No.
18?
Yeah, it can happen.
18 goals in the first half?
Dude,
We were
started.
horrible.
He was
Yeah, that's
the
good.
right back, and he didn't know what it was called. What year was your senior year?
2017. So I'll try to find it, Kyle. And
No, I'm working at it. You guys were 0-16.
does it say that?
Oh my God!
What was the score?
You know what? Guess what their plus minus, so like goal differential. Guess what it was for the season?
It was bad.
Minus, I mean, like this is already outrageous. You're hearing 18 minus 125.
Minus 123. They scored 10 goals.
Right guess.
10 goals for 133 goals against.
That poor goalie.
Dude.
I
10 goals in a whole season?
It wasn't as bad as I thought. We were the 19th seed. We lost to the 14th seed 5-1.
Bro,
in our playoff game.
they were getting their asses whooped.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
What was the final score?
5-1. He said they scored 18 goals in the first half.
That
He's
must have been
such a liar.
That must have been the last conference game.
You're such a liar.
I'm thinking of a game against Marinette, and we did not play Marinette.
You guys you did lose to Random Lake 2-1.
Grinder.
Did we play
Barn burner.
Marinette that season?
No, you went 0-16.
Yeah, that makes sense. Our only wins were against co-ed teams, and those are exhibition games, so they don't count.
Dude, I didn't even know there was
co-ed
soccer.
teams.
I got a yellow card.
You lost to co-ed teams?
No, we beat co-ed teams. Those were our only wins, but they didn't count because they were exhibition. But I will tell a story. We were playing a co-ed team, and me not knowing soccer, I did not know we played co-ed teams. So we got to warm up. We got to the field to warm up, and I went, "There's girls over there. What's going on here?" And they're like, "We play a co-ed team." And I said, "That can't be right."
Why are you they were probably all better than
Well,
you.
then I literally said to my friend, I was like,
100%.
"We're gonna lose. we're gonna lose." And I'll wrap up the story because I know we gotta go. But I was running, and I'm tall. I'm tall and lanky, as we know. I'm 6'3". I was running to a ball that was in the air to like kind of get it away.
To do a header of the ball?
No, I was trying to hit it with my chest so I could then kick it.
Yeah, right.
And well, I attempted to do that. There was a shorter girl running next to me who was probably like 5'2". I didn't see her because I was looking up. I ran right through her. I got a yellow card.
The bad call.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing the ball.
Yeah,
Playing the ball.
I was playing the ball.
You know what you were probably excited for? Pizza parties, the after-season 0-16 pizza party, and it should have been supported by Palermo's. They have thin and crispy, OG screaming, 2.5 feet of stuffed crust cheese, and the I'm stuffed screaming Sicilian. Palermo's has every brand with every pizza that will make you satisfied, and so great that Frozen Pizza Friday at the Brust household is back tomorrow. Wife got back in town, so you know what it is. We're not going to want to cook. We're not going to want to clean. We're going to want to eat all the Palermo's in the world.
We're having Frozen Pizza screaming Sicilian breadsticks tomorrow.
That's right. Breadsticks tomorrow. Yeah,
Screaming
Stroke gets
Sicilian
none. He's out.
breadsticks, baby.
Next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
Bryn is crazy. Strofe is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Cardless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless Talk and Text line. This is more.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
A huge month of Brewers baseball kicks off with a battle against the Yankees Friday, May 8th through Sunday, May 10th. Catch the crew for half off with Wisconsin's first Friday game tickets on Friday the 8th. Plus, Mother's Day Sunday is the perfect game to bring the whole family with new kids experiences every Sunday. Plus, the first 10,000 fans over the age of 21 get a Brewers picnic blanket at the Mother's Day game, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Score your tickets at Brewers.com.
Your next great round begins at Sweetgrass and Sage Run at the Island Resort and Casino. Book early in the week for best availability. Beginning in July, Stay and Play guests can preview the brand new 9-hole Cedar course, inspired by the golden age of golf. At the Island, your golf trip becomes a full resort experience with relaxing spa treatments and exceptional dining to thrilling casino action. Plan your golf adventure today at islandresortgolf.com.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the ninth, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Burkhardt Sporting Goods in New Berlin is the baseball lover's destination, with a massive state-of-the-art indoor training facility featuring hit tracks with precision analytics, a huge open turf area, and all the best training equipment you need. So get in here and get ready to get better. And we'll help you with this special offer. Buy 20 batting cage credits for $30. That's 25% off. This is Brian Burkhardt, and if you love baseball and softball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt. 153rd and National. If you plan on draining buzzer beaters, the place to start is Burkhardt, where you'll find a great selection of residential basketball hoops from the best brand, Gorilla. We'll handle the installation and take care of everything to make it easy from start to finish. And right now when you buy from Burkhardt, standard hoop installation is half price. You can't beat that. This is Brian Burkhardt, and when you love basketball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
Hungry for something fresh and delicious? Get your favorites from Cousin Subs delivered straight to your door. From our freshly baked bread and hand-sliced meats and cheeses to our famous sides, crispy golden fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, or creamy mac and cheese. Every meal made to order and ready to enjoy. Ordering is quick and easy online or through the Cousins app, whether it's a solo lunch, family dinner, or a spread for the whole crew. Let us bring it straight to you, fast and fresh. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Head on over to the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow. The steam room is calling my name. The workout is calling my name. The free childcare is calling my name to drop off my daughter. Get a great workout in. And when you walk in, you'll feel the energy. They cheer for you to grow in all areas of your life, and the best way to do that is from a foundation of a healthy body. And if you want to grow in 2026, get that foundation of a healthy body, and all areas of your life will grow from there. You just feel so much better about how you attack each day. So all it takes is getting a tour, seeing the atmosphere, feeling the environment, and having a goal. And if you have that goal, they will help you reach that goal at the Princeton Club. Check them out in Madison or in New Berlin. Very active 2 hours. A lot of conversation about last year's Green Bay Packers team and if they were mediocre or not, because Mark Tauscher said they were mediocre. Jason Wilde says there's some spots that he's scared of that could make this team mediocre. Ultimately, the H word, health, is what everyone should be looking at.
Yes, sir.
In 2026.
Got to be healthier. If the Packers are healthier, they can make a hell of a run.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro, hanging with you all the way to 5 o'clock on 94.5 ESPN. As always, we'll stay with you on video so you can see our beautiful faces on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. I believe we stay on at ESPN Madison. And you always have the ESPN Wisconsin app. So coming up next is Jim, Matt, and Molly in Madison. We have the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. I have a trivia question. Will Kyle and Strofe get it right? I'll even let them team up. Coming up next in 2 minutes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo forever. I am a kid. That's how hurt I am. I'm not kidding, man.
Eastbound 94 still kind of backed up. We've got that right lane blocked at the end of the Highway 83 on-ramp, all because of a vehicle fire. Only the left lane heading straight through there is actually open and available. On the westbound side, by the way, folks are slowing down from about Meadowbrook all the way to Highway 83. Folks are slowing down to take a peek. Heads up with another accident on 894 eastbound, right about at 76th Street, off on the left shoulder. It's bad enough, though, that we're seeing delays all the way through the Hale interchange. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, inland frost possible, a low of 40 by the lake, 36 inland. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance for showers, a high of 64. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Make mom feel extra special this Mother's Day. Shop Sendik's wide selection of gifts like candles, clothing, and home decor. Sendik's also has beautiful flowers mom will love. Shop in-store or order flowers for delivery at sendikshome.com. And to make it easy, Sendik's is featuring handcrafted macarons and cake pops this weekend only, May 9th and 10th. Learn more at sendix.com. Sendik's Food Markets, your trusted local grocer.
Remember how you felt when you were 25? Your morning workouts were a breeze. You had a drive that kicked in way before your first cup of coffee. Does it feel like you're losing your edge? You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back to being the guy you used to be. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
We are the home for all your Bucks coverage. 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on Kyle and Brust.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Less is more. YouTube.
We gotta get a new beat. I'm gonna text the guy that's making a new beat and tell him, hey, I need that beat, man.
ASAP.
Yeah, I need that beat.
YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. ESPN Wisconsin app. Now, I said I had a trivia question.
I love trivia.
Eyes on me. For all the times that you guys come in here, or I come in here and are you smarter than Ben Brust, and you Kyle, shut your computer. Strofe, shut your computers.
Done.
I have so many.
You have 5 screens.
Okay. I think we're good.
I think I trust the 2 in front of you because I know those are for the.
Yeah, I can't search anything on there.
For what we do here. There are 2 teams, and this will tie back to the Brewers, I swear.
So it's baseball.
There are 2 teams in the American League with winning records.
Okay.
Who are they?
The Yankees.
I agree.
Got it.
I agree.
Yankees is the easy one. That's the easy one.
Okay. Hold on, Kyle. Let's work
the
together.
Twins?
I don't know.
I think the Yankees and the Twins?
The Twins are 16-22.
Oh, okay. Well, not the
in
Twins.
last place in the American League Central.
Oh, wow. So they must have
I
really
would like to
taken
point out that was not my guess.
That was me. I had the Yankees.
I don't think it's the White Sox, but they are playing better.
No.
You don't get to talk now.
Oh.
It's not the Blue Jays. Not the Rays. It's not the Red Sox. I don't hate the Mariners. I don't think it's them. Let's go with a random guess that's probably very wrong because I don't know the answer. Is it the Texas Rangers?
The Texas Rangers are 17-20.
Oh, better guess than the Twins at least.
By I guess a game and a half.
How about the
Baltimore sucks.
How about the White Sox?
No, Cleveland?
Everyone sucks because I said there are 2 teams with a winning record in the American League.
Does Cleveland have a winning record?
Cleveland is 500.
Okay.
How about the White Sox?
The White Sox are 17-20.
Wow, they're not as bad as people thought they were going to be.
They were close to 500.
They've been playing
there.
well.
They have not against.
I don't know what the Rays are doing right now.
The Tampa Bay Rays are 24-12.
Hey!
The Yankees are 26-12.
You named half the league.
No, I did not.
Yeah. You guys named so many teams.
We didn't name Boston.
The point being is the American League leader 19-19, the Guardians. The A's are 18-18. They're the leader of the American League West. In the National League Central, the worst team.
Wait, why did I need to close my laptop for this? Like, what you're going to ask me a trivia question. And I'm going to
you
look
might
at
have
my
research
wait a
in
minute,
front of me.
Right in front of you, I'm going to go just type and look it up. Like, what?
This is how I break it down, right?
How do you break it down?
The Cubs
Break
are
it down,
25-12. I think they may have lost today, so they were winning 13 straight games at home. They're 25-12. Like, they've been very good this
They
year.
are up 8-2 in the top of the ninth.
I think they lost yesterday. The Cardinals, 21-15, very young squad. I believe they will falter.
They won 7-6 yesterday.
Oh, that's right. In extras.
Yeah, they've been
or the ninth inning. They've been winning all these crazy games.
So you're just
point
talking.
being the Cubs are very good.
He's just saying
He's
stuff.
just saying stuff. Gotcha.
The Cardinals are young and they will falter.
I think they lost 2 weeks ago.
The Brewers are 19-16. We got some guys back. That feels good. I do believe in the Pirates, and the Reds have a horrible run differential, but they're 20-17. That means every team in the American League outside of the Rays and the Yankees would be in last place in the NL Central. That is why you don't need to be like Ben Brust. This is what I have been doing now, is looking everything in the prism of, why are you being a psychopath, Ben? Why were you down on the Milwaukee Brewers?
I said this on the air 3 days ago.
I know. And so now all I'm doing is reminding myself of how stupid I was to get caught up without Andrew Vaughn and Jackson Churio.
This is crazy.
Did you not like my trivia?
No. I just don't think you listen to us.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't. I asked for the affirmation I need, and I just tune you out.
I believe the other day when you were freaking out, I said they would be in first place or they would have the second or third best record in the American League. I said this to you.
There's no way you said that.
No,
I did.
He did. We definitely
because you had no idea who the two teams were.
I'm going to go behind the scenes for a moment.
No, because we know how bad the American League is.
You know what happened is he talked to Captain Jared.
Oh, did you?
Who gave me the same spiel a week and a half ago. So it's been on my mind that they would have a very good record in the American League. Now, Ben came on the air today to pawn it off as his own because he talked to Captain Jared.
Because Captain Jared and I are working on his next appearance.
Okay, am I right, though? You got this from him.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah, very easy. I'm not, again, unlike you, I'm not trying to, take credit for others, even though I didn't give him credit off the start.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did not give him credit. So
the Brewers' voyage to 86 wins is next week. We are bringing Captain Jared back now that there are reinforcements on our boat heading towards 86 wins for the Milwaukee Brewers. So I cannot wait to get Captain Jared back with us to break down how he is feeling as the captain of this ship to the Brewers winning 86 games.
I'm so excited for my first Brewers game of the year.
You haven't been to a game yet?
No, I haven't been to a game yet. What do you mean? It's only been.
Are you going to the Yankees?
Yeah, sure am. Very excited.
Why? Because you want to watch like other teams' players? You want to see Judge?
No. This particular, I'm choosing this game because it is baby girl and her friend's annual baseball game trip.
You did do this last year.
Yeah.
And you don't hang out with them.
No. Wait a minute.
So, do you remember this? Didn't he not show up to the tailgate?
Whoa.
They charge him money and it's too much money.
What we not gonna do? There are a lot of K&B fans who are part of that trip.
Oh, are they?
And
because you talked down about them last year.
That's true.
I did not talk. No,
he did.
Kyle's in full damage control mode.
Y'all getting it mixed up with the other tailgate that I do during the summertime. You're getting that mixed up. This one going into it, I said, yeah, I'm excited to go to it. I just don't know these folks like that, and I don't talk to new people. After meeting these folks last year, they were big fans of Kyle. They enjoyed it. One of them, their dad is his dad's like a partner with American Family Insurance, and talked about how they knew you and how they knew Greg Scalzo, and it was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. The ladies, by the way, they were big fans of how handsome Kyle was. They said, baby girl, that's your man. That's your man. Yeah, they're married, but when you marry, you can say stuff like that. They was like, oh, he is hot. I said, I like these.
They didn't. Now you're being Alex Stroh.
Yeah, you're lying.
You're being Alex Stroh. They said he is hot in front of you. How many?
Well.
That's what I'm saying. You're being Alex Stroh.
Whoa.
Stop saying that, Ben.
I'm repeating. Yeah, you are true. You are lying. I am saying is that they told baby girl that, but when people giggling and smiling like, girl, that's you. We're doing that because this is like a different group of girls. These girls are a little bit older than her.
Like, you're good looking, but like let's not act like you're hot.
Well, I'm
With
telling you
those
this
thick ass glasses. I don't know. Hopefully you wear contacts
let
when
me
you
tell
go
you.
out.
Let me tell you. When baby girl told me what date the event was this year, the baseball thing was this year, I said, "Good. I'm excited to go because they know how how to make a man feel good."
Whoa! You're getting married in about almost a little bit over
2
a
months.
month.
Yeah.
And you need affirmation from married women to make you feel good before you get married. That's not a good place to be before getting married.
Listen, here's the thing now, Ben. I only love one woman. I only need my affirmation from one woman. But it feel. Wait a minute. For a man that has been with one woman now 6 years, I'm gonna tell you this right now, is that when another woman who got a man, so it ain't nothing there, but they say, "Damn, that's you," and they talk about how handsome somebody is. It made me feel a little warm and fuzzy inside. I was like, damn, baby girl, you better not lose me. Because obviously I still look handsome out here.
Baby girl, you better not lose me.
I better not lose her either.
You didn't lead with that.
Well, I'm just saying, in this scenario, they all was googly eyed.
So you're going to a Brewers game because you want to be like a piece of meat.
Yes. I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely. What man would not admit that? Oh yeah. If you went to,
that's crazy that your own baby girl isn't enough for you.
She's more than enough. But you go.
Doesn't sound like
Ben,
it.
you gonna sit here and tell, because I know Stro doesn't get gawked at. But Ben, you gonna sit here and tell me when you go to all these different places, you go all these different places, you don't like being arm candy for her when she takes you around for the weddings that y'all go to, and she's like, "Yeah, this is my husband." You don't like that when the girl says, "Oh, you guys are just a cute couple." You don't like that.
I don't care what they think.
You a damn lie. Stop playing. Listen. I keep it 100. I keep it real. So yeah, I'm excited for this year. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing again? Good to see you again. And to see them smile.
No. He's gonna go.
See them smile.
Hey, ladies, how you guys doing?
No,
it's been too long. What are you up to, Susie?
It's good to see y'all again. No. I keep it real professional. And then the fact,
what?
No, I do.
Based off this whole conversation, you just said you wanted to be a piece of meat.
Women
professional.
Women love when men are put together, professional. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? That's good. Like, they like that. They like the swagger.
Justin chimes in on the Carbus Talking text line. Has Jackson Churio hit a ball less than 100 miles per hour yet? God, I love that kid.
Mm-hmm. He's fantastic.
Since their
Can't wait to see
return,
him.
Vaughn and Churio have more hits than Blake Perkins and Greg Jones combined on the season. These are some good stats of the day after some good trivia. Ryan from McGuanago, great text. Barf.
Very barf.
You.
Me?
Yeah, we're barfing at you, acting like you're like
a hot shot.
Michael B. Jordan on the cover of like hottest men in the world.
No. Well, that's great. You got to have some goggles.
Are you wearing your Urkel goggles? Speaking of goggles, to the game tomorrow.
What are Urkel? You talking about my glasses?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, these aren't that big. No. Can
I do that?
Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses and I'm wearing I'm probably gonna wear my Brewers Sip Up.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat is a wild line.
Clearly I'm the only honest one here. Ben Brust, Benjamin Brust.
What?
You are going to tell me, the man who was a stud on the campus of UW-Madison,
Those days are in the
who
past.
has been a piece of meat. You going to tell me.
What do you mean I've been a piece of meat?
We know you.
What do you mean we know? You don't know anything.
I know you've been a piece of meat.
What are you talking about? You didn't know me like what?
Them women
These
in
are strong
Madison, they
accusations.
was flipping you over and beating you, okay? So I'm just going to tell you this right. You've been a piece of meat. You going to tell me you wouldn't mind being a piece of meat nowadays?
Derwin chimes in. I really hope baby girl's friends don't listen to this show.
No, what do you mean?
All you're going to get is death stares at the tailgate.
Oh, they're wonderful women. They really are. They were fun. They were more fun than I expected. I had a really good time.
So you're not going for Jackson Churio and Andrew Vaughn. You're not going for Aaron Judge. You're going for your ego.
No, well, the ego is part of it. But I am going to a
rank
Brewer game.
ego.
No,
baseball.
Brewers. Hanging out with my baby girl. Hanging out with her friend. Is that in the right order?
Inverse that, and I think we have the right order.
No, not at all. But it does feel good. I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at. Okay.
Strofe, do you like to be gawked at?
He's never been gawked at before. He doesn't know what that is. I mean,
I was trying to give him a chance to tell a story.
So, Stro, have you
in the last 365? Have you been gawked at? Because I know that your fiance has been gawked at by security in the Third Street Market Hall. I was a witness to it.
Have you seen her?
But have you seen you? That's the question.
I actually said this to her last night.
I want to hear it.
It was she took it hurtfully, which I didn't mean it that way.
Oh God!
But I said to her, all right, think about me and you walking down the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
People must look at us and think, God, he must be rich. He must be really funny.
Yeah.
Like he must have something really good going. Must have a great job, right? Like he must have something really good going for him.
Trust fund.
Right, something like that, right? Like I imagine that's what people who have never seen us before think, because she is so much better looking than I am. And I said to her, have they ever just considered you might be a little weird too?
Oh.
To which she went, hey. And then she went, I am a little weird. You're right, though.
I still would have stayed away from that.
I think it's just the truth. But I don't think anybody's looking at her and being like, oh, she just must have horrible judgment.
No, she's just like shallow.
No. Everyone's looking at her like that.
No, I think they're like, oh, he must be
I
rich.
look at her like
well,
that.
yeah, because you know me.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, dead strangers, right? Like people who have no idea who we are. They got to stare at us and be like, he must be awesome. That guy must rock, because he is not attractive. She's a model. He's ugly.
You probably
if I would say you're a 6 out of 10. Next to her, you're like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
You can't even get
that. Doesn't even hurt my feelings.
Doesn't he make you hotter?
Maybe the women.
No,
not to like the general public though. Ben's on the right track. Unfortunately,
he looks homeless next to her.
Okay.
Oh,
slow down.
Wow.
Oh, now I've got 3 out of 10 to that is too far.
Yeah.
My bad. You need a shave and a haircut. Maybe I won't say that.
I'm getting a haircut right after the Homer Hour.
All right. Damn, that's a late haircut.
That is a late haircut.
My barber charges more after 6.
Seriously?
Prices go up.
I don't go to your barber.
Well, I see. I didn't realize.
I gotta go to a wedding tomorrow. My hair's too long. I gotta shave. I gotta get it together.
Well, Kyle, if you keep up the conversation about other ladies talking about you like that,
what a lead-in.
That is not. Let's
you may
switch
not
it
have one of these.
First and foremost, I will have one of those. In matter of fact, Paul's Jewelers, they hook you up. I just got my text message saying, Kyle, the rings are ready. Yes, the rings are ready. I am so excited to go pick up my ring from Paul's Jewelers. My experience has been second to none. Paul's Jewelers literally custom built my ring. And you want to know what's something that's cool about customer service is that my lapel pin that I'm going to wear was a lapel pin that I told him, hey, I want this. He went, he found it, he dipped it in gold for me. He said, here, Kyle, this is my gift from me to you. That is the type of customer service that you get. That is the type of relationship that you build when you work with Paul's Jewelers. They specialize in lab-grown or mined traditional diamonds, anything that will work within your budget. But then on top of that, when you're looking for the ring, they have so many different options. So if you're thinking about proposing, you're thinking about buying some jewelry, or you're thinking about getting your wedding band as a man, hey, you can go to Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas, and they will take care of you. Go to Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas. I promise you, you will enjoy your experience. They've been around for 50-plus years because of how great that they are. So go ahead and visit Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas today, and I promise you, Milwaukee's trusted jeweler for over 59 years, they will create your masterpiece. Paul's Jewelers out in West Dallas.
At this point, after what we talked about in the first part of the show about Giannis, I want to know everyone's percentage chance that Giannis is back with the Bucks. You can be as precise as you want. Is it 0? Is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 50? Whatever it is. What percent chance do you believe that Giannis Antetokounmpo will be a Milwaukee Buck, and tell us why you picked that percentage? 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. And on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, we give our answers and you give yours next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Still seeing delays with this accident on 94 eastbound right at the end of the Highway 83 on-ramp. Technically, it's a vehicle fire. The right lane is still blocked, so left lane is the only one that's getting through there. Also an accident 894 eastbound at 76th Street off on the left shoulder, enough to create big delays back through the hail in all directions. The Rock Freeway northbound slowing down from Highway 100. On the southbound side is slowing down from about the Zoo interchange all the way down and around the hail. Southbound on 43, watch for delays from just before Capitol Drive down into the Marquette. Traffic is brought to you by IKEA Oak Creek. Don't miss the IKEA Sidewalk Sale happening now through May 25th. Score big savings on favorites like Billy and Trofast. Plus, new deals added throughout the sale. Visit IKEA Oak Creek today. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Mainly clear skies, inland frost possible, a low of 40 by the lake, 36 inland. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance for showers, a high of 64. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Tiara from Events by Design here. We were thrilled to work with Thanasis Antetokounmpo on Thanalysis Live.
Welcome to the stage, Nature Boy, Rick Flair!
Events by Design, a proud partner of Thanalysis.
Mr. Pat Murphy!
Events by Design. We design, you party.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America, America's national park of speed. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Conveniently located in between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch the action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get you in free with a paying adult at the gate and camp on site all weekend long. IndyCar is must-see and is coming up on June 18th through the 21st. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com to get tickets.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
What percent chance do you have Giannis Antetokounmpo coming back to the Milwaukee Bucks? 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Less is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, you can answer there as well. We mentioned that he talked about the Milwaukee Bucks as they are doing this. Milwaukee is doing that.
Sounds like a guy who's not on a team. That's what you sound like.
He does. But we are all on the same team right now because I want you to have a great Mother's Day. And so go to Welke'sMothersDay.com. You want to be the talk of Mother's Day brunch? Well, it's your last chance. Today is your last chance. Wilkie'sMothersDay.com. You can check out the break screen as well on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. The winner gets a one-night stay at the St. Kate The Arts Hotel, a gift card to one of St. Kate's restaurants, and, of course, a big bouquet of flowers straight from Wilkie's Milwaukee Florist. And if you don't win, you can call and mention ESPN. You'll get a little love there as well. Wilkie'sMothersDay.com. QR code on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Wilkie'sMothersDay.com. Last chance answer is today. It ends today. Wilkie'sMothersDay.com. And the answers keep coming in. I disagree with Ryan McGuanago. 69% chance, nice, that he's not winning a ring with anyone else. He takes his true love, the money. Again,
that's crazy.
All signs have pointed now that it's not about, like, even though the Supermax is the best chance to make the most amount of money,
bro,
he's still going to make a crap load of money wherever he extends anywhere else, and it's about legacy now for him. He says he wants to win a second championship.
I don't think people understand. Giannis has a lot of endorsements off the court, and leaving, granted, to us, leaving $20 million on the table or $30 million on the table, it seems like it is a lot of money. It is. But Giannis is going to make it all up. Giannis is going to be rich. He's going to be wealthy. He has a lot of money, bro. He's gonna make $200 million. $200 million guaranteed. His brother's a millionaire because of him.
They also have business ventures.
Yes, investments. He just started a candy.
More than a candy as well.
The free candy. The man has it all. He got a signature shoe. Jordan is still living off. Yeah, like, bro, he is a Greek god in Greece. So the thing is, what y'all gotta understand, that candy, his shoes, and everything, jersey sales. Giannis,
did he say? Did he say this? It would be like if I didn't take the Supermax, it would be maybe affecting my great
kids he won't see.
Grandkid.
We have to understand that at this point, Giannis is not just thinking about the money. Giannis is thinking about winning another title. He's not in this just to go through the motions. Giannis is in this because he wants to win. He got a taste of what a championship is. He wants it again. He understands when you talk about the greatest players in history, you can't be the greatest of all time if you don't have the titles behind your name. So Giannis is going to go ahead and he's going to chase titles somewhere else, and I think he has a legitimate shot, depending on where the Bucks trade him to win another title. He has a window of the next 3 to 4 years to do something special, and
he
ain't
his
gonna be
career
here
earnings
in Milwaukee.
are?
So far,
because
he signed a big old contract. I think it was already $200 million with the last contract. So I think Giannis' career earnings is what, $350 million?
$338 million, and that's just on career earnings in the NBA alone.
Yeah. So the man's gonna make $500,000 playing basketball.
$45 million annually from endorsements.
Come on now, annually,
roughly.
No. You just said $45 million, not just $45 million total. $45 million a year in endorsements.
He's got a watch. He's got TCL. He's got Nike.
Y'all think he ain't okay? Y'all think this man is worried about missing out on a couple? He makes annually $45 million in endorsements, and you think when Giannis retires, he ain't still gonna get endorsements? Come on, man. That man ain't worried about that NBA. A couple $1 million he's gonna lose in the NBA. That's made up. That's made up just by saying, "Hey, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo."
Dylan keeping it real in the 262. 34% chance because of our shared history, legacy, and that ride he got to practice one time.
He's not staying. He's not saying we. He's saying they.
They are doing this. Milwaukee is doing that.
Yeah, do you know how wild that is?
You know, this probably, I don't think has gone as viral as I thought it would. Stro, if you don't mind playing the clip of a fan talking to Giannis about, come back to Milwaukee. Come back to Milwaukee.
Man, stop playing. Man, stop playing.
They don't want they don't want me. It's like the enemy. The enemy doesn't want me.
Imagine if I came on this show and said, those guys on Kyle and Brust. Yeah, or I say them at ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee.
They don't want me.
Oh yeah, what? Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm at like 95+%.
Bro, he's leaving. And the Bucks, listen, when I heard the president,
and it's not just because of Giannis, because of what you're about to say.
No, when I heard the Milwaukee Bucks president come on, Josh Glessing, who came on and said, we
expect him to do all the same workouts everyone else is doing.
He's a member, he's on our roster, he's on our team, and so
he's a guy.
Yeah, I mean, again, and that's no knock on Josh. It's just the fact that obviously that just shows me the demeanor the Milwaukee Bucks have is when they're approaching Giannis. They're approaching him like anybody else. Giannis was not one of the guys. He is in Wisconsin or around Wisconsin. He ain't out the country, right? He was just in Appleton a couple of days ago. You just saw a video of him saying, they don't want me. He was just playing basketball, in a gym. Giannis, and he just did an interview as well. Giannis is around, and he decided that he was not going to go be part of the press conference of Taylor Jenkins. Y'all got to read all the tea leaves. We got to stop being delusional, and we just need to face the fact that Giannis and the Bucks are heading towards a divorce, and it is what it is. It is what it is. And as a Bucks fan, just shift your mind and say, okay, I can't wait to the lottery on Sunday, and I can't wait to the NBA draft on the 23rd and 24th.
Yeah, there's a watch party getting ready for that.
Yeah, the Bucks are having a watch. And if Giannis is in town, he's not at the watch party. That's all you need to know.
He wasn't at the press conference.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's separating himself from the Milwaukee Bucks.
Apparently, as I look at the wheel of Stro, somebody was bored and rode on the wheel. So we'll get to that in a second here. But I got to tell you, if you're in pain and you're just like, I'm not even calling it pain anymore. It's just who I am. Well, you don't need to be that way. You can get back to the normal you with QC Kinetics. You can be active and carefree. So just know Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics have regenerative treatments for joint pain, and they're right here in Mequon and Greenfield. They've been helping patients with pain from arthritis or injury in their knees, hips, and shoulders. And now they're moving, sleeping, golfing, running, and doing just about everything without surgery or long recoveries. The science is real. The treatments are natural. And your body knows how to heal once you get the tools from QC Kinetics. Don't have to go under, no hardware. You don't have to watch summer come and go. You can do what you like to do when you work with QC Kinetics. So the longer that inflammation sits, the more damage it does. So don't be like, I'll get around to it, because the longer you wait, it's going to get worse. I'm telling you. So now's the time, and the first step doesn't cost you a thing. 414-240-2298 is where you got to call. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. Wheel of Stro with already topics selected. Hopefully they're good next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have issues. We do still have this fire at the end of the Highway 83 on-ramp to 94 eastbound. That left lane is the only thing that's open right now. Delays coming in from well before Genesee Street all the way through the Highway 83 interchange. The westbound side still seeing folks slowing down to take a peek at what's going on there. The other accident on 894 eastbound, still off on the left shoulder at 76th Street, and that's backing things up through the Hale all the way back to Oklahoma Avenue. Southbound 41, a hefty ride from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. The northbound side's heavy from just before Mayfair Road all the way up to Silver Spring. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, inland frost possible, a low of 40 by the lake, 36 inland. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance for showers, a high of 64. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Heading to Milwaukee's east side, make Veer North your first stop. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Stro. Here to tell you at Veer North you can catch the big game, hop on a shuttle to the stadium, or hang out for live music all summer long. Elevated food, craft drinks, and a packed event lineup. Veer North knows how to keep the energy going as the weather starts to warm up. Close to Fiserv Forum, Summerfest, and UWM. It's the perfect place to pregame, postgame, or just stay for the whole thing. Veer North, right where Milwaukee comes together.
Roll out the winning this May at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Have a barrel of fun with your share of $300,000. Just play with your rewards card for entries, and Thursday night you could hit a home run. Plus, your May drawing entries all count towards the Big League Series prize drawing in June. It's Tic Tac Home Run, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Porch season is calling, and Carbless has the answer. Introducing the new limited release Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-pack. It's the bright, refreshing taste of lemon iced tea with smooth vodka, no carbonation, and that bold Carbless flavor you know and love. A little nostalgic, a little unexpected, and absolutely made for summer. From backyard barbecues to weekends at the lake, this is the can you'll want in hand. Get the new Carbless Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-pack before it's gone. Go to drinkcarbless.com to find Carbless brand new flavor near you and grab it while you can.
fun.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
Beautiful day for Brewers baseball. Brats in one hand, your Brewers checking card from Associated Bank is in the other. And with a tap, it's 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. An express entry so you can tailgate longer. And up to 50% off home game tickets. All that power, all for the crew. Only with Brewers checking from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, if you need new windows, I have the perfect solution for you. It is Universal Windows Direct. I'm telling y'all, that was the best decision I made. I just had one of my coworkers come up to me and say, hey, UWD, you love your windows? I said, hell yeah, I love my windows, and you'll love yours too when you work with Universal Windows Direct. And right now, when you work with them, you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there is no limit. Yes, absolutely no limit. And on top of that, you can get $500 off your next home improvement project. And for the next 2 years, you can get 0% interest and no payments. Yes, no payments for 2 full years. Call them today at 414-410-2000 or visit them at universalwindowsdirect.com and schedule your free estimate today to start enjoying fewer drafts, more consistent temperatures, and lower energy bills. It's Universal Windows Direct. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Hey! It's time for the Wheel of Stro.
It's time for the
Wheel of Stro. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stro on the show. He's already got a pre-produced wheel, so I don't know what's on it.
Sort of. Hey,
Wheel of Stro.
Hey, it's time for the Wheel of Stro. Another day, another macaroni. Yeah, so I got down to the studio today, and somebody had scribbled on the wheel, so every single part of the wheel has something associated with it. There are 2 that just say Stro topic, so I can bring up whatever I want. But the rest of it is not. So we'll all find out together, I guess. I'm so thrown off, I don't even know that I really have a topic today, but we're going to find out together.
Wheel of Stro.
Is push-up still on there?
Yes.
Is it red?
No, 10 burpees.
Oh, wow.
How do you do burpees? That's squat, push-up, jump?
Yes.
Is that right?
But it's
push-up.
Just start doing stuff.
Okay.
Something fit. Oh, no, he does. Why did he go down like that?
Oh, my gosh. Watch him on YouTube if you can. He just jumps up. It takes him 18 years on the ground
well, I'm doing
to get
a push-up. Should I not be doing a push-up?
No, you should, but how long does it take you to do a push-up?
Oh,
You're down on the ground
a
for
long
like 15 seconds.
I don't know.
It's squat to push-up to jump.
No.
No, it's
you just drop to the ground, do a push-up, and then squat jump.
It's kind of supposed to be like all in
one motion,
but like
yeah,
like I push up, and then I get up and I jump.
You know what?
But
just looked like he was diving into a pool.
He goes down. Like, Stro, you're supposed to
just stop. No. Give up. He doesn't take coaching.
Yeah, hey.
Wheel of Stro.
Yeah,
I'm not doing burpees.
This is bad. Yeah, take it off.
That's exhausting.
Take it. Well, that's the point.
That's the point.
All right, Stro topic. Happy National Teachers Appreciation Week.
Woo! I got my free sandwich yesterday.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
This is probably one of the most ridiculous
What does that
things
mean?
of all time.
No.
That he keeps in his wallet.
Yeah. What you mean?
You're not a teacher.
I teach people every day here
You're
on Kyle and
scamming
Brust.
the system.
Yeah, they ask for an ID and I give it to them.
Let me see it.
Yes.
Kyle Wallace, Marquette University. It just says employee.
That's I work.
How long have you not worked there?
At least 6 years.
I still mentor young children, so I am still a teacher.
When do you do that?
All the time. I got cousins and people. I got people who still call me coach today. What you mean? People who need advice.
What establishment did you go to?
The one that loves chicken.
I will be calling every establishment that loves chicken and I'm going to get him blacklisted from Teacher Appreciation
You know what I
Week.
was mad about? You know,
So you got a free chicken sandwich.
And you know what I was mad about is that I didn't know in the morning because I could have got a free breakfast sandwich and a free chicken sandwich in the afternoon, but I didn't know about it in the morning.
I agree. Kyle has been insufferable this week from Colin.
That is
Kyle
really
faking
sad.
faking being a teacher for free food. You better go and pay back, you faker. Cody in the 262.
I am an educator.
You've really turned yourself into a big jerk.
Oh, come
I'm blown away by this.
Who doesn't do it? They don't.
Did you know about this?
They don't even ask
Yeah,
ID.
he did this last year.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I love
He does it
Teacher
every
Appreciation
year.
Week.
He pretends to
What
be
else-
a teacher to get
what
free
else do you
stuff.
I have an
capitalize
ID.
on?
Huh?
What else do you capitalize on this week?
This week?
Not this week, just in general. What do you capitalize on that you aren't actually?
Well, I used to go to an establishment in downtown Milwaukee where if you had a college ID, you get 15-cent wings. I haven't done that in a while. And I used to show
You
them my
still
college
have a college ID?
Yeah, I still got my college ID. Which one you want? You want Parkside or excuse me, not Parkside. You want Central Michigan? Or you want Whitewater? Where's my Whitewater?
You have a white dude. You
Why
haven't
do
been
you
in college
keep
for
your
over-
college
I
IDs
don't
in your
have-
wallet?
I don't have.
When did you graduate from Whitewater?
Many moons ago, man. Many moons. Actually, I don't have that one in my wallet.
I
anymore.
graduated college 5 years ago. I haven't had my college ID for probably 5 years.
Nice, bro. We're not the same. Clearly.
I don't know what the word is.
Sad?
Pathetic.
I'm not sad.
No, it's pathetic is what it is.
Sure. Hey, whatever floats your boat.
This is the same guy.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Again, this is the same guy as somebody called in and said, oh, Kyle lost money. Mommy put it in his account. Kyle is on his mom's and dad's family phone plan. Kyle's stealing from businesses because he's not actually a teacher. There's a long list of things.
I'm an educator.
You're not. Stop.
You're not.
Stop.
You're-
You're just
you're-
pathetic.
you're-
I'm actually
I'm an
this one
educator.
actually makes me mad.
You're a sports media personality.
I'm an educator.
Wheel of
The
Stro.
sandwich was delicious.
You make me sad.
Don't hate the play, hate the game.
This says everyone sings "Don't Stop Believing." Just a small town girl living a lonely world.
She took a midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the
Midnight train.
Didn't we already do that?
Oh, it happens twice. And then you go, I seen her in a smoky. I think it's actually a singer.
We gotta get to the part.
Don't stop believing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hold on to that feeling. Yeah. Street lights. People.
Is it bad that I don't know the words to this song?
Don't stop. All right. I don't know why that was on here. I don't like that
I
one.
don't like that one either.
Who makes that song again?
Journey.
Journey, yeah.
Yeah, Steve Perry, voice of an angel.
Oh, is that the same? Is he a voice of an angel or is it a song called Voice of an Angel?
No, he has the voice of an angel.
Oh, wow.
No,
Okay.
you're thinking of Lips of an Angel by Hinder, which is about cheating on your wife. No, that's Arms of an Angel. That's also a different song.
Yeah, they had the little animals in that one.
That's, what's her name? I'm blanking on it.
Look at you, I'm impressed. What we got next?
What is her name? She's on like the 10 burpees again. I quit.
Yeah, the burpees not good for you. Not good
Yeah.
for you. You have a topic?
No.
We never talked about Delta and the snacks.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Bro, you didn't hear about this?
This is a good sign because we've been doing a disservice to the audience of not getting to Bryan Bulaga at an appropriate time. So Hack Yeah, and then we got Bryan Bulaga.
All right, Hack Yeah for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. Sarah McLachlan, that's it. You're absolutely right. McLachlan, yes, that's who sings Arms of an Angel. But you could be in the arms of an angel. Well, not really, but you could look like an angel by going to Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the southeast Wisconsin area. One in Greenfield, that's where I went and continue to go to work with Leslie and the team on everything coming up in my world. That's where I bought my fiance's engagement ring. There's also 2 locations in Brookfield, one on the north side, one on the south side. They have been Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds for nearly 80 years. That is not an opinion. That is a fact, because they have been helping people for that long buy engagement rings, wedding rings. They buy gold. They sell gold. They do everything you need at Robert Hack Diamonds, and they are so helpful along the way. Just an incredible staff, incredible people helping you do whatever's next. Mother's Day is this weekend. If you're panicking, go to Robert Hack Diamonds. If you're looking to take that next step like I did, go to Robert Hack Diamonds. Everything you need to do, go to Robert Hack Diamonds. Hack yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Super Bowl champ Bryan Bulaga joins us next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust.
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at. Okay.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hail damage? Siding Unlimited is here to help. We are not the storm chasers. That's important. Siding Unlimited doesn't chase storms. However, if the storm comes into our area like it just did, we're always available to help. Why is that important? Storm chasers skip town, leaving you with a roof with 0 warranty. Siding Unlimited uses a roofing system that will get you a 50-year warranty on parts, pieces, and workmanship. Siding Unlimited will be there if you have a call down the road. Siding Unlimited is your local family partner on this project. We're here for you. Siding Unlimited. New roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Call Siding Unlimited or visit sidingunlimited.com today.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
A huge month of Brewers baseball kicks off with a battle against the Yankees Friday, May 8th through Sunday, May 10th. Catch the crew for half off with Wisconsin's first Friday game tickets on Friday the 8th. Plus, Mother's Day Sunday is the perfect game to bring the whole family with new kids experiences every Sunday. Plus, the first 10,000 fans over the age of 21 get a Brewers picnic blanket at the Mother's Day game, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Score your tickets at Brewers.com.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded 1 new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Mother's Day, this Sunday. Gifts I needed? Multiple. Time I had? Basically none. Was I stressed? Absolutely. Until I came to Macy's. Because now I'm finding gifts that feel thoughtful. A designer handbag, beautiful fine jewelry, great beauty gift sets that don't need to be wrapped. One trip to Macy's, and it looks like I planned it all along. Hurry in and save on the perfect gift at Macy's Mother's Day sale today.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
One of the most important concepts in sports is don't drop the ball. Are you dropping the ball with your estate plan? When was it last updated? Have you even done one at all? It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. There's a lot at stake for you and your family when it comes to wills, trusts, probate, and elder planning. At Walney Legal, that's all they do. Tailored documents. No confusing legal jargon. Just thoughtful guidance. Do the blocking and tackling to protect your family. Start a conversation today at walneylegal.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At some point, you stopped calling it pain and just started calling it, this is how I am. And you know that's not okay. Get back to the normal you, the one that is active and carefree. And it starts with Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics and their regenerative treatments for joint pain. They're in Mech 1 in Greenfield, and they're helping patients with pain from arthritis or injuries in their knees, hips, shoulders. Now those people are moving, sleeping, golfing, and running without surgery or long recoveries. The science is real, the treatments are natural, and your body knows how to heal once you get the tools from QC Kinetics. No operating room, no hardware, no watching summer come and go, and you go, I do it next year. No, don't wait for next year. You need to map out where you're going to go, take the easy way out. You can get the consultation because the first step is a free thing. And that's by calling 414-240-2298, 414-240-2298, 414-240-2298. Joining us on the Yuengling Guest Hotline is Bryan Bulaga. Bryan, what's good, man?
Not much. How we doing?
I'd love your opinion on this. Mark Tauscher, do you have Tauscher ready? You always claim that News Boss, that system you have, is very fast.
He has to log in. He's logging in now.
Oh, no, he's got Homer Hour coming up. So we got Tauscher for you to listen to. I'd love your reaction.
Your results. Okay. Results tell you if it's mediocre or if it's not. We've gotten the world of sports has become less about results and more about all the other stuff. The results still need to matter. College football, all the other sports, they still need to matter. And in this case, we're living on a pipe dream of, this is what we were in Denver. Yeah, we were, but that's not the team we ended up being.
He claims that last year.
If I'm the Packers and I'm writing the story of last season, I'm doing exactly what you're saying. What a team, 9-3-1. We were the best. When they put their highlight video out, that's going to be it. They ain't going to write anything about December and January.
That's old T from Wilde and Bulaga. He is claiming that last year was a mediocre season. Do you agree or disagree with Mark Tauscher?
It was a great season up to essentially Denver, right? And then it kind of turned into an average season. So if you want to call that mediocre or what I said average, that's fine. But at the end of the day, he's correct. Results are what count. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
You just don't call. But Bryan, I get what you're saying here, but it sounds like to me that you don't agree that it was a mediocre season. The team was 9-3-1 at a certain point. Injuries derail seasons. You can't call an overall team, mediocre when they had Micah Parsons, Zach Tom, Tucker Kraft, Devontae Wyatt. 4 key pieces, Jordan Love, all go down. That losing streak that they had, they were missing some of their best players on their roster. So that was not a mediocre roster. It was just unfortunate events that happened with injuries that derailed them. I wouldn't even say they were average during that 5-game losing streak. I thought they were bad.
Which is why the whole body of work would be mediocre.
The whole body of work.
I'm agreeing with what you're saying there. Like they like I understand that, but the season just doesn't end at 9-3. Like the season continues on.
Kyle's regardless did, Bryan.
Yeah, regardless if the guys get hurt or not, like the season continues on, and what your final record and then what you do in the playoffs kind of tell the whole story of the season.
Well, Bryan, were they closer to mediocre or a Super Bowl team last year? Or Super Bowl contender, excuse me.
By the time the playoffs got done, they were not close to a Super Bowl contender, no.
Okay. I mean,
are you going to take the L, or are you going to still stand on your business of they were not mediocre?
For me, I just find it hard to believe a team that is mediocre, and then going into this next upcoming season, everybody thinks that they're a team that could actually win a Super Bowl. That's why I just say I don't think they're anything close to mediocre. Their performance last year was due to injuries. Was the performance what we wanted to be? Absolutely not. But I don't think a team goes from being mediocre to being a top 7 contender for the Super Bowl in 2026.
I'm not. See, I think me and you are getting lost in translation here. That I understand injuries.
Welcome to my world.
I understand injuries happen, and it derailed a lot of the things, and you lose key pieces, but that doesn't mean the season stops. Like, you still continue on, and you still get judged based on how you perform throughout the remainder of the season. That's the reality of it. Like, guys don't get evaluated then by Goody or by LaFleur or by whoever, by their coaches. Well, we got blown out by Baltimore, but we didn't have Micah, so let's just scratch this one off. We were good prior and when we had Micah, so we don't got to worry about this. Like, it doesn't work that way, especially from a player standpoint. Like, it's either you're doing the job or you're not doing the job. And, like, you look at what Tao said through December and January, there wasn't much getting done on the field. I mean, you lose how many straight? I mean, regardless of your injury situation, you still have to go out there and win football games. I mean, as hard as it may be, I mean, they're up by 20, what were they up by 18 in Chicago in the playoffs, and you can't win the football game? Yeah. Like, that's a problem, right? Like, you can't say that that's Super Bowl worthy. I mean, I'll put it that way. Like, you can't say that that was a Super Bowl contender. So that's why I'm saying it was closer to an average football team at the end.
By the way, could I interrupt here? I just want to give you the latest Super Bowl betting odds from FanDuel.
Hey, Homer.
Hi. The Green Bay Packers are 11th, not 7th.
Oh, we had them 7th.
Well, Potawatomi has them 7th.
Yeah, Homer.
I believe there are a number of.
Homer just looks for the one thing that fits his.
He sure
best.
does. That's Homer. That's
Oh,
Homer's
yes,
MO.
you wouldn't want to get facts in the way. Yes, Potawatomi has them 7th.
Fine,
FanDuel has them
by
11th.
average, they're at 9th. They're in like, and all the odds are very close.
Well, you want to ask
at.
me the point of this? That when you say, well, they're this Super Bowl contending team because they're 7th, again, you look at the number relative to the people ahead of them who are significantly better. 7th doesn't mean that they're a Super Bowl contender.
Yes, but the odds they're all jumbled. It's not like there's an odds-on favorite heading into the year. Like
there is, the Rams.
Yeah, what are they?
700.
Yeah,
Packers are 2,000.
They're 2,000 on DraftKings?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's interesting that you skipped over ESPN that has the Packers out as being the 8th best, tied with the New England Patriots. Actually tied with the Patriots and Eagles.
How much?
Plus 800.
No, it can't be plus 800.
1,800?
Oh, wait, plus it has to be plus 1,600. Y'all know I don't. So 1,600. That's what
yeah.
And what are the top teams?
The top team is plus
the
800.
Rams.
Plus 800. Okay. Rams plus 800.
Again,
but no, Homer skipped over ESPN. He said,
no,
this
I'm
my
saying
narrative.
your premise that they are a Super Bowl contender is a bit of a stretch.
No, what I'm saying is I think the perception of the Green Bay Packers last year, obviously, last year guys got hurt, but with the team coming back healthy, I think the perception around the league, the reason why Jonathan Gannon was so excited to become the defensive coordinator, the reason why Cam Akor was excited to become the special teams coach is because they believe in Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur, and this team that they have the potential to be one of the very few teams that have a chance to win a Super Bowl.
Do you agree with that, Brian?
Yeah, when all pieces are healthy, when everyone's healthy, I think they're certainly a top 8 team in football. And really all you got to do is get into the dance, even though being the 7th seed is difficult work.
Is it fair to say that health and O-line and overall depth are the 3 things you're most worried about? Or is there anything else you'd add or change?
I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender.
I didn't ask you. Ask Brian.
Right, you know he ain't talking to you.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
I mean, I think healthy. I mean, that's like something you can't predict, right? So, like, yeah, you could be worried about it.
It's like an obvious one.
Yeah, like you could be worried about it, but you just don't know when it's going to strike. It will always strike. They always do at some point in the season. But it's just how bad it's going to be. I mean, I worry about depth, and obviously, because I'm a creature of habit, I worry about the offensive line. And if they're going to be able to do what they need to do.
Brian, you got to give me some hope on the O-line, man. Everybody, I'm even down. I'm curious to know what they're going to be as a unit. Like, what should make Packers fans hopeful that this offensive line can be a top 15, top 10 unit next year?
I mean, the thing would be is that Belton makes a big step from year 1 to year 2. You know, that obviously Banks continues a more consistent run of form like he did towards the end of the season. Zach Tom stays healthy all season, and that we get decent to good play from Jordan Morgan at left tackle. That would
it was going to make me feel better until you said decent to good for the first round pick. You're not wrong.
We don't know.
You're being real.
We don't know. We don't know. Like, that's the thing. We don't know his highest standard, right? So, like, until we see his highest standard of play at left tackle, it's hard for me to be like, it's really good or it's good. Like,
Can you ask
it's hard
Matt to
judge.
invite you back to practice? Because I want you dissecting this offensive line, because it's like the one thing I want to talk about, but I need you to be like there to tell us everything.
I don't know how much they would want me back to watch.
And then share it to all the fans.
Yeah, I don't think that's something that they would want me to.
I'm just saying you should effort for it. How about that?
I could try. They'd probably let me in on the sideline to watch camp.
Yeah, let's do that. And Homer, Bryan, he's all yours now, okay?
Oh, can't wait.
That's next.
Got new problems now on 4394 northbound, right at the end of the National